Hello! Welcome back to Kids on Bikes. This is episode 3? Are we on episode 3?
Yeah.
Don't make me count.
Yeah. Because we're only going to do
of our Kids on Bikes stream. So if you don't know what Kids on Bikes is, think RPG with very spooky 80's vibes. Our story takes place in 1989 in a small town called Remedyvale. Today I have my group of children and teenagers in this town.
I think it was like my group of literal kids.
Yeah, so don't say any bad words, no inappropriate things. We're all youngins here, right?
really hard.
But I'll let you guys introduce yourselves in a second. For now, keep your mouths shut, right?
Clockwise?
Clockwise? Just give me a minute. Man, come on, already? I can't get through a single episode without being made fun of not knowing how directions work. Anyway, if you don't know what's going on, that's totally fine. I'm sure it'll be equally as entertaining. But yeah, thank you so much for showing out with us. Cool. So do you want to go around clockwise and introduce everybody? Sure.
Yeah. You.
Hi, I am Holly, and I am playing Dawn, a 11-year-old funny sidekick, genderqueer, the sister of one of the other kids' best friends, and I'm tagging along.
I'm Chris. I'm playing Brogan. I'm an 11-year-old bully who doesn't really act like it.
I think you've got your own brand of bullying.
Yeah, I got my own brand of bullying. So I'm like, oh yeah, I haven't
got that
really.
Brogan stamp.
I was thinking about it. I'm like, I haven't really bullied anybody.
Yeah.
Might lean into
I'll
it
find
this
someone.
game. We'll see.
I'll find someone for you to bully. Don't
Does
worry
that mean
about
I don't get a sandwich this game?
No. Damn it.
Oh yeah, you had a bunch of sandwiches in your backpack, right? That was your thing? It's the currency of Brogan? I love it. Cool. Go ahead.
My name is Damien, and I play Charlie, and I'm a conspiracy theorist, mild neurotic. To put it lightly, I suppose.
I like it.
My name's Brandon. I'm playing Theo, the laid-back slacker of the group. 17.
All right, teenager. Supposed to be
You're
his
like,
friend.
I don't really care,
He's
man.
not really
I'm just here because they told me.
You
to
guys
be.
are so in character. We've been doing this for so long. You're like living your best life.
actually
as
did
I feel like I should talk really
Last
faster. I should
episode.
have talked faster if I was going to do my main character, but anyway.
I still am petitioning for a supercut of all of your Damien
Cutaway.
Charlie rants through this whole game, just 20 minutes straight of you going, this is why we should do this. I'm a conspiracy theorist. I use police scanners. This whole thing is crazy. It would be amazing.
It's not 1
He
o'clock.
spoke
If anything,
fast
it's recorded
that
before.
it took me until now to understand what he said before.
What did it say?
I don't know.
Oh, okay,
I
that's
forgot. Come on.
No, I talk really fast too, so I understood all of that.
Me and the bully are kindred spirits
It just
somehow.
gets slower and slower as
why
we
you
go
gave me a
this way on the
sandwich.
table. I'll narrate the whole game as this voice. Thank you for joining me.
Oh my
No,
god!
speed up.
Oh my god! It's like that
Bueller.
animal movie with the sloths.
Bueller.
In
Sloths?
doing the,
Oh.
you know, what I'm talking about.
I listen to
Yeah.
my podcast on 1.5.
I think that's
like,
trademarked. I don't know if we're allowed to say that.
Zootopia?
Alright.
Wait, we're not allowed to say Zootopia.
Should we get into the game?
Is that trademark? Is Zootopia's trademark?
Just beep it.
I would love to do. I'm definitely
Is it
gonna.
actually, is it actually... Now I'm scared. I've said Zootopia a bunch.
I haven't heard anything that just happened on that side of the table.
No worries.
Okay, don't worry about
All
it.
right, cool.
It's all on you
We'll
now.
definitely need to have a talk show at the end of this whole thing, just so I can learn about all the strange things that you guys have talked about this whole time.
Does it mean we have to like watch it back? Oh, we can do one of those like special features where like the cast watch it and give you like commentary
Yeah.
over top.
Making of?
Yes.
I want-
sitting in chairs in a studio.
I want to isolate each microphone and have an episode of just what you heard out of such and such's microphone. It's the weirdest little side commentary.
Mine is just like silence for
yeah,
hours.
it would just be
Well, that's a deep
nothing
sigh.
and then
deep sighs.
Dawn, stop.
What do you want me to do?
Okay.
All right, cool. So, last we left off, a couple things had happened. I don't know if you guys remember. It's been a whole week, but we can kind of cover everything. A young girl in town had gone missing a few years ago, and you guys have slowly uncovered
Ellie.
Ellie. We're learning.
I wrote it down several
Oh,
times.
I know what clockwise is. You guys remember my characters' names. This is a sharing experience. So Ellie went missing a few years ago. The spirit of her came back and started possessing different people in town, and you guys have gotten to know her as an acquaintance slash pal throughout your little sleuthing journey. You guys have slowly been uncovering the mystery of what happened to her and how you can help her kind of set her spirit free, I suppose.
Yes.
if that's your goal, unless it's just to cause mayhem and make my time creating this world very, very
Last name,
difficult.
Kipski.
Yes.
You got
Very
it.
good.
That down, too.
My word.
Doing really well so far.
Yes.
So,
Just gotta read.
right at the end of the last episode, you guys had uncovered some secret photographs that she had left for someone to
Uncovered,
find.
AKA stole illegally from the photo.
Not
pawn shop.
illegally, we just stole them.
We did steal
It is illegal because
With the aid of someone.
I mean,
we
else.
did pay for
stealing-
them. We did
Yeah.
pay for them, but we acquired them illegally.
Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of paid a thief to take them for you, right? She gave them to you.
Yes,
Yeah,
because she
without
likes
following
me.
the rules.
She wants to bang. Just put it out there.
I mean, who knows? Maybe you'll find her later, and you can ask her yourself.
That's the
but
whole campaign is just getting her banged.
Yeah. Yeah. This
photo
Gina.
Forget about this girl. This one photo cashier. This is the true story of her trying to get banged.
What was her name?
Gina.
Gina.
Yeah, you'll forget that.
Oh, I have it.
Just the town.
It's Mike's niece.
That's true. Yeah, I had to come up with
Maybe
something.
she's been Ellie all along.
Ooh.
Mike Smart.
Let me write that down.
Can you imagine?
So,
pen cap still on.
let's continue our wrap up
Yeah.
here. So at the end of the last episode, you guys found those photographs and you brought them back to Don's house.
We threw
where-
money at the ex-principal who tried to buy it off of us.
We?
Laughing into his face.
We?
As a group,
We?
were involved.
No. Amy, continue.
Thank you. You can argue your case later as the wealthiest person here.
Royal we.
We had all the photos laid out on the dining room table. You guys found out that Mr. Thompson, the old high school principal who mysteriously left town a couple of years ago.
And for reasons unknown, had dinner at my house.
Well, your mom's the secretary at the high school.
I suppose, yeah.
Yeah, and he's a handsome guy. Maybe your mom had a...
Came with a fucking with a lady and her child.
There are children here.
Yeah.
You
Ding.
watch your mouth, sir.
Ding one.
Did you lose an inspiration for that?
What?
Yeah.
I don't have any inspiration.
So
I'm a -1.
We had all the photos laid out on the table, and you guys discovered that Mr. Thompson, Ellie's stepfather and the old high school principal, was beating his wife, which is awful. And Ellie caught some photos of it and had them kept safe just in case something happened to her,
Which it did.
which it pretty much did, yeah.
No,
I mean,
yeah.
I'm sure you guys will kind of figure that out. But the last thing you guys heard from Ellie was that she, after seeing those photos in your brother Logan's body, after possessing him, realized what happened to her, and she's got her memory back.
She was in the body. The photos weren't in the body.
He didn't need
Thank
them.
you. I'm sorry that I didn't clarify that there were
It just
no...
sounded like saw them in his body. Oh my God.
Yes, through his eyes.
X-ray.
No.
How's that? So,
Charlie's pre-med. We operated.
this isn't Saw, okay? We're not getting that weird.
Now with
I
that
mean-
attitude, we're not.
Yeah.
Episode 3, who knows, right? So, yeah, that's pretty much kind of, we're caught up to speed, right? So you guys are in Dawn's kitchen. It's like, what, late afternoon, early evening?
Yeah.
Dawn's mom isn't home from work yet, but the four of you, along with...
I'm napping.
Oh, you're napping upstairs.
Yes.
You're
Right.
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 Thank
And
you
Logan
for catching
came
me.
downstairs.
Logan is
in
downstairs.
A haze to stare at the pictures with us.
Yeah,
That's what
exactly.
happened.
So you're upstairs napping. The three of you are in the dining room looking at these photographs, and Ellie has just come to you in Logan's body and is now very aware of what's going on, right? So I'll tell you what Ellie says, because I have it written down so I wouldn't forget. So Ellie told you that she remembers what happened. She says when she brought the film from her camera after taking those photos to Mike Smart, she felt very powerful. She felt like she finally had something over this guy. And she felt like maybe she could bring him to justice. And she says, one day after school, after he picked me up, because he was principal at the time, we got in an argument. He found out about the photos. He found out that I was going to, bring something to the police. And we got in a fight. And I told him that I was going to make sure that he was going to prison for a very long time. It was stupid, and I shouldn't have said anything. But the last thing I remember, he drove me out to the woods. And then I was here again, but I wasn't myself. And I didn't know who I was. And it was very confusing. But now I remember.
Unfortunately, domestic abuse does not get you much jail time because we live in a terrible, terrible society.
Yeah, moving on. I feel like we know who killed her based off of this.
I've been there and I've done that in the conspiracy theory side.
But we have to get proof.
We have the
the
pictures.
photos.
Yeah, of what you said.
Of the
Terrible
domestic
thing.
abuse. But as you said, domestic abuse doesn't get you a lot of jail time.
But
So-
murder
So
does.
murder does!
Murder, famously, lots of jail time. Maybe
Yeah.
death.
Especially with small children.
Yeah.
Oh, especially.
Hopefully, she gets her justice.
Well, yeah, that's all. That's up to us. Really.
What?
Go for it.
So
Wow.
she looks up at
the
you guys
woods.
and she goes, "So are you going to?
The woods,
We're gonna help
mysterious
you.
woods.
Yeah, of course.
What are we gonna do?
Where do you remember where exactly in the woods?
Can I get
I
access
get
to the
an
map now?
Intersection, vague GPS
You know
locations.
Remember? Oh, neither of you were there.
No. That time when Heather- yeah, I get it. I'm not there. I wasn't there at the beginning.
You won't remember. You were there. You drove us to a spot in the woods, so I know where that is.
I knew that I was going in the right direction. I didn't know where exactly I was.
I know
going.
where that is.
The
I know
place where your
we
mom
stopped.
drove off the road?
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay. Oh,
We can
yes.
go there.
So what are we gonna do?
We're gonna go to that spot, and we're gonna try and figure out if we can find some evidence.
You want to find my
Evidence.
my
Body
evidence in
damage.
the woods?
I didn't want to say that. That's creepy.
Yes, but it's true.
It could be just
Evidence.
like a ribbon. Did you wear ribbons in your hair?
It doesn't matter what it is, it's still evidence. It's still evidence.
I think
In fact, ribbons are more creepy.
I think I was just wearing like
A dress.
yep.
I feel like this is useless information. We know where to go. We should go there
Okay,
right now.
fine. You
I
were
bought it
always
at Gap
alright.
Kids. That's all I got.
Yeah. Let's
Good.
clean up these photos.
All very
go wake
relevant.
up
I'm trying to
Theo,
figure out
and
if I
let's
can
head out.
drive in 1989.
Oh, I can.
Yeah, we have someone who can drive.
Yeah. So we
Who's
need to-
sleeping upstairs?
Canada doesn't know the G1, G2 system.
No. What? What?
No.
I'm not American in character. I'm American in real
I
life.
I know, but
Definitely
I'm just
could
saying,
drive as-
at
I could-
17, you wouldn't have your G2 because you
Yeah.
can only get your G1.
Would?
After you get your G2 after
16?
you. If you
You
apply
can
for-
apply for it, but not necessarily.
Okay.
Yeah, but if he was older in his if he was later in his
True.
17th year,
Okay.
right? Yeah, we're good.
Driver's license education with Amy. When you're 16 years old, you can get your G1.
Yeah.
If you take a driver's ed course, you can get your
You do it
G2
with-
8 months later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See,
But
I
only
would
if you
know
do it
this,
right
so
away.
for all of you Americans at home, that's pretty
We
informative.
live in a small
right?
town. Of course, he did it right away.
Yeah, of course you
Murder.
Fun fact: the first Prime Minister of Canada was not John Ottawa.
Not in our
The more
world,
you
at
know.
least.
Welcome to this heritage moment.
So are you guys? You just found out your friend
Yeah,
was
I think
murdered.
We're gonna go to the
We're
woods.
gonna go to the woods. We gotta
Are
wake
you?
up Theo first.
Oh, I was gonna say, please. Are you leaving him? No, he's so
Do
funny.
we have to?
Why are we
Well,
going
he's
to
gonna
the?
drive.
Right.
So what are you gonna do when you go to the woods? You're
I
not
don't know.
gonna.
Look around.
I have divining.
What do you think we should do? Do you have any suggestions?
This is-
I am very angry
Mm-hmm.
at Mr. Thompson.
I understand.
Yeah,
why.
that would make sense.
That would make so much sense.
I don't
Oh my
remember
God,
his
so much
first name.
sense.
She's gonna call him Mr. Thompson.
Yeah,
We'll
we're
go
gonna
with
call him
fine.
Mr. Thompson.
I don't think we ever went over
Thompson
first name
as
for
well.
him.
What do you want,
Fuck
Mr.
his
Thompson?
first name.
John.
Yeah, he said it.
Lose an adversity token. Bad
Fine,
language.
Fine.
Okay, so you shouldn't
Fine.
swear.
No, I'm kidding. You can have it back.
No,
You
no,
can have it
no,
back.
no. He should lose it.
Okay, listen up. So, what's his first name gonna be?
I'm
John.
betting we actually.
Oh, I actually wrote an idea down.
Uh,
You guys tell me if it's
John.
okay or not. Bill.
No.
Why not?
Oh no, I'm sorry.
No.
Why not?
It should be disgusting.
Well, we don't.
Should be
Okay.
disgusting.
Like John Ottawa.
John Ottawa Thompson.
I'm
You're
so
missing out on the joke. John Ottawa's in stream 1. Check it out.
I'm so glad you guys take child murder so seriously.
Right? Oh my god.
Okay, Bill Thompson.
Yes.
So,
His real name is William.
she says, I'm angry at Bill Thompson.
Billy.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
should be.
Talks about him like he's a celebrity. Full name.
Mr.
every
Billy.
time. Mr. Billy. Ooh.
Oh yeah, that's not
Weird.
A,
I want to make sure that he
Hey.
pays for what happened.
mm-hmm.
Right.
I mean, of course.
I mean,
you
if I could,
Yeah.
I would just go to him and do what he did to me.
Ooh, okay.
Wow.
Well, we're not gonna.
We're still alive.
We're looking for
Like,
the,
we're
the
not gonna
justice
murder
portion,
him.
not the
No.
murdering portion.
We have consequences. You can do it and take somebody over. that you
Wait,
don't like.
can
No,
you
'cause
do
well,
that?
Yeah, I guess.
Well, possession. We could possess.
Yeah,
him.
we could possess
we
somebody.
could possess him to kill himself.
Oh, that's
So
true.
Just so you know, like what just happened was an out-of-game conversation, not their characters talking about this. This is Holly and Chris laughing as people, not 11.
What? Do you ever?
I don't know. I'm young. I can't process
Do you
this
ever
information.
have one of those moments where you're running a game and you think you have an idea of where the game will go, and then your players surprise you?
We should go to the woods and look for evidence.
I don't know. I think we should do like a split team thing. So like half of us will go to the woods, half of us will go to Mr. Thompson's house.
And trying to convince him to hang himself?
No, have Ellie possess him.
Yeah, to hang himself.
Well, it doesn't be that. It could
Do you
be
wanna wake
pills.
up?
It could be a myriad of reasons.
They need you right now. They need your guidance.
Okay,
Oh, God.
okay. Side conversation done. We're
So
not.
yeah,
going
we're gonna go to the woods. We're gonna go to the woods.
How many tokens do I get to wake up now?
What?
How many adversity tokens do I get if I wake up now?
I'll give you 3.
What? You're gonna give
Never
three?
get
You're gonna
adversity
bribe
tokens.
You need your dad. You need your.
Can we use?
You need
can we
adult
use
influence.
Ellie's ability to glimpse in the future.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, why? To see if we succeed?
alright.
What do you wanna
I
do?
want to make sure that we're going the right way.
We haven't even
Yeah.
gone anywhere.
Well,
What did you guys want to do?
All you guys hear is the door on top of the bedroom slamming open.
Oh no!
And it's me,
Damn it.
Theo.
Shit!
Launch
I
on
didn't
a
wake
couple
him up. You
stairs.
woke him up.
You guys.
What's up? That's a thing.
Why?
The 90s.
Why?
80s.
Why are you all so loud?
No reason.
We figured, guys. Oh,
we figured it out. We figured it
We
out.
figured out what to do. There was a bad guy. He was really bad, and then he hurt
3
someone
guesses.
really bad.
Was it Mr. Thompson?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it.
You get
All right,
one
cool.
guess, good
He's been
job.
saying this for like a month.
Right, but we now
month,
know
it's been a weekend.
we know where to get evidence so that we
For
can
you.
Okay,
frame him.
sweet. So
Remember
And
that?
all right. So hold on. All right, I'm gonna guess. Let me just guess.
I was talking.
We're gonna go to some random location.
Not a random location.
It's the woods.
Oh, cool. So the woods,
No,
like
yeah,
the woods
remember-
that surround this town.
But remember where my mom stopped?
Fair. It's
Remember
mostly
that?
just along one side.
So you want to just go into a random patch of woods and
It's
find
not
what?
a random. It's not a random patch of woods.
Okay, so what are we gonna find?
We're
then?
gonna go there and we're gonna look for clothing or shoes.
Oh, okay,
or
okay.
blood.
So
Dead body.
how long ago did she disappear?
2 years.
2 years.
So in 2 years, nothing has moved in those woods.
What do you want to do then? Go and I don't know.
Nap?
Get her to possess Mr.
Yeah.
Thompson to kill himself or something? Because that would be ridiculous
Yeah, it'd be ridiculous for you to do that.
to even suggest.
Yeah.
Also, why?
What a weird turn the story would take.
Is
if
Logan
that
okay?
happened.
It's Logan.
Do
No,
you
Logan
have-
is Ellie right now. Ellie is Logan.
Oh,
Yeah.
I.
Do you have a
Ellie,
metal detector?
I
Like,
don't know you. Why are you here?
this
Okay,
every
so
day?
hold on. Back
Do you
up
have a metal
though.
detector?
Where?
this is an important question
did your
because
mom
we're
go?
trying to find the body under the
working.
ground.
Huh?
Charlie, shut up.
She's working. Okay, so how are we getting to the woods?
We're gonna drive.
With what car?
Logan's car?
Just willed it into existence.
Okay, here's the thing. Logan has a car that my mom's giving him for his 18th birthday, but I know about it and I have the keys.
Whoa.
Surprise!
GM intervention.
That's fair.
Out of
Look,
the
you didn't intervene with the other plan.
the
You intervened with
last
this.
person in this group to convince an adult to give them keys to a vehicle is you.
I took them.
If
You guys-
anything, you would
You
know
guys
where
have
they
bikes.
are.
Oh,
This
yeah.
is not kids on stealing mom's car.
That's fair. It just sounded like
You
a good
have
idea.
Kids on Grand Theft
To be fair,
Auto.
It is a very small town. We can bike there in like
We can,
10 minutes.
Thank you. That's a good
That is
suggestion.
the
Let's
point,
do it.
yes.
You know what? If you want, come fine. But if you're not working, go
Cool.
and do it.
So we're gonna bike there.
Yeah.
Yes.
What about Elegant? Lely?
Ellie.
Wow.
What would you like?
Wow, that is just rude.
Logan
Are you talking
Ellie? Are you
to
trying
Ellie?
to,
Yeah.
You're trying to combine the
I'm
Logan
just
Ellie name?
Ellie. It doesn't matter what body I'm in. Doesn't.
Do you want
change.
Ellie to come with? Do you want Logan Ellie to come
I mean,
with?
I don't know. Like,
Look at you, shitty.
can you bike?
What did you want me to do?
Can you bike?
Are we going to the woods?
Yes.
I guess so.
Yes.
To find my
Carcass.
Evidence. Yep.
Yes.
Who hurt you?
Yeah. Who
Technical
hurt
term
you?
of,
Alright.
of a rotting body.
If he has a bike, I think I remember how to do it.
It's like riding a bicycle.
Yeah.
You never forget.
Famous expression of how to learn something.
Would you know that?
Yeah, I'm 11. I'm not an idiot.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're
Go
going to the
TBD.
woods.
Yeah, we're going to the
Okay,
woods.
let's
Go to the woods.
So-
It's a while, but we're
You
getting
guys get on your bikes. Logan does have a bike, but Ellie is like just past kind of.
Training
I mean,
wheels?
she would be
little-
your guys' age
Yeah.
at the time, so she's competent in riding a bike. But it's been a while, so
Can't
she's
go
a little
hands-free.
shaky.
It's not even just that. It's more just
Yeah.
like the length of the body. You're like limbs.
Yeah,
Yeah, a
lengthy
little
body.
uncomfortable, but she manages to keep up with you guys. Definitely not on the same par as all of you.
But I hang
Very-
back with her because I'm nice.
You are nice. That's
Chub
good.
Chub Kid probably.
And you guys head towards the woods. So you reach the. At this point, I would say the sun's probably starting to set.
Yeah.
It's Ontario. The sun doesn't stay up for very long here.
But it's the summer.
Yeah, it is
so
the
it
summer,
stays
right.
up until about
Yeah.
7 or
Wait, I
8
thought we were in
p.m.
Alberta.
Until like 9.
no, we're in Ontario.
Yeah.
The sun's up to like 9 right now. We're in June. If we're what are we in July?
Okay, so the sun is still
Yeah,
like
sun's-
starting to set. Well, you guys are in the woods, so the sun would be starting to hit the
Okay.
tree line, right?
Yeah.
I can argue this.
Yeah, you can
That's
do that.
how weather works.
You're allowed to take over.
Weather.
So the sun is
Weather.
starting to set.
Yeah.
Just the rotation of the earth, but weather.
Yeah.
But you guys
Weather
reach
is
the
sun.
edge of the tree line.
Mm-hmm.
What would you? What's
I
your
want to
plan?
throw a rock into the woods.
Okay, you could throw a rock at
I
them.
mean, we can't stop that.
Okay, you do it. There it goes.
1.
You
No,
hear
7.
you hear a classic cat screech,
Oh,
like
great.
old
Would
movie
you hate
style.
cats? Just ignore him. That's what I do.
I'm just gonna like turn Ellie and Logan's body to be like divining rod and be like warmer, colder.
You're trying to get her to tell you where her dead body is.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, Charlie, come here for a second.
No.
Just come here. Just come here. Should we talk about you grabbing a girl who was abused to the point where she was possibly killed?
Logan.
Okay. Oh God. Oh God, someone help you.
Ellie just kind of stares out to the woods and she goes,
I'm not groping
"It's
her.
been a long time,
Yes.
and
That's
Believe
fair.
that.
I didn't
Yeah.
really see what was happening. I told you the last thing I remember.
Right, the woods.
What's
The
nearby
woods.
here?
What's near here, like
Yeah,
geographically?
like geographically. Like, are we near like the
So you
mills
guys
or
are
anything?
about. Well, yeah, you are
The
basically
mill?
around this
Yeah.
area.
There's
here.
the Area 51.
So the trail, the
Oh,
closed
yeah.
off road is here, and then slightly east, there's also a trail that like a lot of the local teenagers would
drinking.
use to
Yeah.
kind of hang out. Yeah, the mill is on the other side of the woods, and there's also a river.
We should check out the mill.
AKA Area 51.
Yeah, let's go check out the mill.
Oh, that's the perfect place to mulch your body. Oh, that's a very morbid thought, but I'm gonna say it anyway.
God.
Okay, she did.
What's mulching?
You're the
No,
reason
I
he's
kind
here.
of start.
You're the
I'm
reason that
starting
he's
to
here.
understand why you
Yeah,
feel the way you
yeah.
do.
Yeah.
Just
Okay.
starting.
Cool.
Just
Good.
starting.
Glad.
Good. You want to go to the
glad.
mill?
Do I have a choice? If
No.
I don't go, you're gonna get hurt.
Yeah, we're gonna go to the mill.
The mill?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ellie, you walk with Dawn. Charlie, you stay behind me.
And I'll be in the middle.
Oh, because you have a
Great.
flashlight? Oh, right, that's you. You don't. I do. Try
I
again.
definitely have a
Nope,
flashlight.
that's the walking order. For
I have
you.
a sandwich.
Good. I will.
Brogan, be
Take
at
it.
the front with Dawn.
Sick.
If it rains, I have an umbrella.
Okay, so as you guys start walking into the woods, you hear kind of a siren noise behind you.
Hey, it's Cher.
And you turn around and you see a police car pull up, an OPP car, and there's two people in the front seat.
Cher and.
The driver's door opens,
Dick
and you see
Thompson.
Cher. You see Cher get out, and he kind of looks over at you kids and goes, "What you kids up to?"
You see the
We're playing woods.
Hiking. It's very good for the cardiovascular system. Fresh air. Get your heart pumping.
What time
Very
did you?
important.
What time did you kids get over here today? What have you been up to
Right.
before this?
A little while ago.
I'm so sorry, officer. I just need to tell you something. My cat died today. And I just needed to go out here.
Roll charm.
Yeah, baby. You know it. Okay, charm
I am
20.
so confused by the lie. I'm
I
always like,
forgot about your jumping so high.
5. Wait. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
and he's all like, I didn't even know you had a cat.
Just all of it.
The sheriff kind of looks at you with the raised eyebrow and goes, Kid, I know your mom, and she would never buy you an animal.
So many ways to tip.
No one
Yeah, but
gets
you
two
can
back.
you get 2 of them back.
I'm-
So
Wait, but you get one more because you lost a roll, right?
that was the
That was
2.
the
two.
I
Yeah,
get 2.
That's
Yeah.
so kind of you.
Yeah. I get 2. No, I
Kind
get
of
2.
me.
No, I get 2 because I'm
bound.
easygoing. Don't you understand that I'm easygoing? I tried.
Someone please call help for me.
The police are here. It's okay. This
Okay,
is what we're going
fine.
for. So
Yeah, they wish
Sheriff,
there were other kids in this
Sheriff
town.
looks at you guys and goes, so can you kids tell me where you were around 3 p.m. this afternoon?
Mike Smart.
We went to the
You
store.
were at Mike Smart? What were you doing at Mike Smart?
I
Buying
wanted a
chocolate
Candy
bars.
bar. Soda for him, candy for me.
Chocolate bars.
Oh, anything else you might have been up to?
No, just snacks.
Like maybe
Ooh,
Hanging
you
out
know
at the
that,
photo booth?
You know the photo girl has a crush.
and so he says, I've
Cher does
heard
not want
word
the tea
that
on-
that you kids might have been snooping around where you shouldn't
What does that
be
mean?
looking. Like picking up photos with somebody else's name. Like the name of
I don't know
Pretty
about
sure you
photos.
can't-
deceased man.
Definitely.
Pretty sure you can't do that. I'm pretty sure you
Yeah.
can't
Yeah,
only pick up
that's
photos that
illegal.
you've taken yourself.
But definitely,
So-
I sense some love in the air.
I don't even know what photos are.
So the passenger side opens up, the door opens
Hey,
up,
it's Dick Thompson.
and you see, Bill Thompson gets out of the car.
Hi.
Hi, kids. He just kind of stares you guys down.
Nope.
And
no.
he kind of keeps his eyes on Theo specifically. He goes, so where are those photos, kids?
What photos?
The photos that you picked up from Mike Smart under...
Oh,
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
no, I want to use the
Yeah.
technology to
The
make
car?
the car
Oh, I was
siren
gonna
go.
say move the car away.
Oh
Drive
yeah,
away.
I want to use it so that it moves the car siren.
Okay, so
around.
you've got...
Technology? Can you technology a car?
Yeah,
let's
like,
let's
this is
move
the-
the car. Let's have
This
move
is,
the
this
car.
is one of
Yeah,
the
move the
abilities that Ellie has. It's
Yeah,
Well, you said there were 2
Techno
Is it just Cher
Pappy.
and Bill?
It's Sharon Bill.
Okay,
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, let's move the car.
Let's move the
Okay,
car.
so Logan, like Ellie as Logan is standing right next to you, so you can ask her to do that
Hey,
yourself.
Ellie, do you want to move the car with your mind?
Okay, I'll try. I didn't know I could do that until now, but I'll do my best.
I think you can do it.
I feel pretty confident.
Yeah, just do it.
What do you want me to do with the car?
Oh,
Move
move
it
it,
on. Move
move
it on
it,
the street.
move it into the river.
Not the river. The river's scary.
No,
Move it into the
river's
river.
towards where we're going.
Oh,
It's
move it the other way. Move it the opposite direction. We're going.
so
Back to
you
the road.
spend a psychic token to activate the
Yeah.
power, and then what does it say? Roll 2d4.
Yeah. So I have a D4.
Let's see what I need from you.
Oh yeah.
Okay, the children
Okay,
are the ones
sick.
towing the...
3,
Okay.
4.
Run! Oh, roll
Okay,
again. Roll again.
that one
Explodes.
explodes.
Yeah.
So that's 5 and
7.
7. All right.
What do we need?
Cool. Yeah, I'll take that. So Ellie kind of stares at the car really intensely, and you see her eyes kind of widen a bit, and then you just hear the radio start up really, really loud, and the car clicks into gear and just starts rolling down the hill. And Sheriff, as he's watching you guys, kind of turns back and sees the car. No, oh, damn it! And just starts running down the hill after it as it just rolls away. But Bill Thompson is left there, kind of staring at you guys.
Would he have been distracted at all? Like, would he have turned to look at all?
He would have turned to look
in
at
that
it.
minute.
Yeah.
Run.
Let's run.
Run.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Did you
We can
guys,
hop back on our bikes and just keep going.
Yeah.
sweet.
Yeah.
Did you guys want to roll flight for me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, we're on our bikes, so I get a +1.
I
Yeah.
get a
Oh, yeah.
negative
You
one.
guys take your advantages while you're there. I have a flight for him as well.
I did so good on my roll, but I have a
Six.
minus
Wow,
one.
he rolled a
Oh,
one.
I got 11.
He trips and falls on his face as soon as you
Yeah.
guys start running. So yeah,
Six.
he turns
Cool.
and
That's seven.
sees you guys running down, and he
Sweet.
tries to start chasing
I'm
after
gonna
you,
guess I was
but he
somewhat-
slips and falls.
But a
Closest
root
to him.
grabs him.
Right?
You guys were all kind of piled together,
Oh, yeah?
right?
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure because like I'm just gonna flip him the bird.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Please
I
do.
did this.
Do you have to take a shot for your
Peace.
bad
I'm
words?
trying to be like I'm from the 70s.
Why? I said flip him the bird.
Sierra.
And I also have. Oh, Logan is actually
just
really
flipping.
fast.
Nice.
So let's see how Ellie does as Logan. What did you guys all roll?
I rolled 7.
6.
I'm on my bike, so
I
technically
rolled,
a 7.
yeah, 6.
Yeah.
11.
6 plus
yeah.
1.
Okay, cool. So you guys all kind of zoom down the hill, and Ellie, as Logan,
Oh.
just kind of chases.
So I guess I'm in the lead now, eh?
Oh, because you go the fastest? Sure.
Cool.
So you guys bike off, and I guess you kind of get to the front first. Are you guys going into the woods? Are you going up the street?
So there's a cute
Towards
little
the-
trail, right?
There is.
Yeah, let's take the trail down to the...
Yeah.
Okay.
That's where I'll go.
Towards the closed off road.
It's my choice. I'm in front.
It's true, we're following.
All right, cool. So you guys all start going down towards the mill.
Stick in your spoke.
So you're going to follow that little path that takes you down. When you reach the end of the trail, you hit a small river that you can't ride your bikes across, but you could definitely carry your bikes over. And then you would be in the field, like outside the mill.
I'll carry my bike over.
Yeah,
We
cool.
He-Man in this?
Do we need a roll for that?
I feel like it would be pretty straightforward.
I'm
more
afraid-
explaining like
I'm
the
afraid
terrain.
of water.
Oh, you are? Cool.
Oh, no.
So
You get
you're
a,
like
you get
kind
a
of waiting
piggyback.
at the edge.
You
Okay.
get a piggyback.
Logan is with you the whole time. Like Ellie's with you, so she stops when you stop, and she kind of looks over and goes, "Is something wrong?"
It's okay.
They need a
You can
piggyback
just-
ride.
You can go.
You're
just
big now
without
and a big
me.
body.
I
Just
don't
let
need
them
to
jump
go.
on your back.
I don't need to go at all or anything. I can just hang out. I'll just hang out here. I'll keep lookout.
Barely ankle deep. Just hop on Logan's back. Ellie back. Ellie Logan. What was the ship name you were trying to say? Which is not a term anyone knows in the 1980s.
What?
What?
No, I can... what's wrong?
Lolelli. Ha! That's what we were
I mean,
saying
just
earlier.
like there's a small chance that like the water could rush so fast against my ankle, I could break my ankle and then drown.
This is why
But
you're getting a
just
piggyback
stay next
ride.
to me, down current, and it'll hit most of me first.
It's so heroic of you.
You are
Hey,
not a
Don.
bully.
Hey Don, we have to cross this river. Would it be okay if you like hopped on my back or anything? Would that help?
Okay.
Yeah. Hey Charlie, you're taking care of the bikes. Cool.
Hope you don't mind if yours
Okay.
gets wet.
Boop, boop.
Okay.
I got you.
Okay. Don't fall.
No.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys start crossing the river together.
Yep.
Ellie helps you carry the bikes over in her nice big Logan body.
It's why
She's
says
able to
Logan
help
could just give a
drag the
piggyback
bikes
ride anyway.
across.
Don't clap. You're carrying me.
And as you guys make it to the other side of the river, you see Mr. Thompson kind of come out from behind the trees.
Dick Thompson.
And he's kind of walking towards the riverbed.
Just around the river bend.
So are you guys continuing towards the mill?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So
No. I was gonna say, can I throw my baseball at him? No, it won't make it. It won't make it. Keep going.
okay, so you guys go towards the mill. It is like an old brick building. All the windows and doors are boarded up. It is like sealed shut all the way around.
Very impressive.
I take a rock and I throw it at it.
I don't know why you roll for that.
3.
I'm not-
It bounces off.
when you pick up the rock,
don't
you
even make it.
realize it's actually a frog, and you scream and drop it. And it doesn't
Cool.
do anything. There you go. You can have an adversity token for that.
Yay.
There you go. So while you're screaming and holding your frog, and Thompson is walking towards you guys, Ellie looks at all of you and says, "I think he should pay for what happened. I
Wants to throw a frog at
want to
him?
hurt him."
I don't know how.
Well, we have a kid who likes to throw rocks.
Yeah.
So
Let's just get inside. Let's just hide. Let's
there-
hope
Can
he
we get
doesn't us.
inside?
Just go.
I got
Let's
a I got a
run.
Swiss Army knife. I can probably try to
Let's
pry
just
open.
keep moving. Just
Okay.
keep moving,
Yeah,
Pam.
if we can get
Keep
inside,
moving.
I have a rope so that if he crosses, he can trip, and then we'll tie him up.
Let's just try to look for an entrance now.
he's very good at keeping up with children
How
on
are we
bikes.
huddling? That's what I want to figure out.
I'm
How do
not.
we end up
I'm
like in
moving.
these situations where we're like fine and then we're huddled and then we're fine?
What do you mean? Like you're all hiding?
Yeah, I just imagine that we're like running along and then we're like team discussion like at the heads like
Keep
Taking a break to
and
chat.
break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
We
wait.
do. Let it be.
So what are you guys doing?
We're trying to find an entrance to the mill.
Okay. So let's say it is like it's really really locked tight. So I'll let you guys roll brains if you want.
Brains.
All right.
Yeah,
I'm so
let's
sorry.
do that.
Woof.
Natural 20 and it
Or-
explodes.
Whoa.
3.
29.
Jesus.
What
Okay.
epiphany did I just have?
All right, cool. So when you go over to like one of the side employee doors, when you actually try the doorknob,
It's not locked. Oh my
it's not
God.
locked. It just swings open, and you guys can run inside as Bill is kind of walking across the river and heading towards you guys.
I'm going to lock it behind us because I'm assuming you can do that from the inside.
Can you?
That door doesn't work very well anymore.
Is it
yeah,
open
so there's no lock
out
on
or
it.
in?
Yeah.
Always
Opens
well,
in.
In? Okay. I
Jerry,
try to find some things to
something
put in
to
front of the
block it?
door.
like a chair underneath.
Is there
Why
anything
not just our
in here?
bikes?
Yeah.
Oh.
Our bikes? Do we have our bikes with us?
Yeah.
Did you bring them in with you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Is that heavy enough to
No, but
like,
if you
lock
put
our
something
door?
underneath the handle, maybe it won't.
Yeah. So I put my bike underneath because it has
Put all our
1+
bikes in.
grit.
I feel like we need something else too.
That's what it was.
so when you guys look around in there, the whole place is like covered in dust. Everything has been cleared out. The whole building is pretty much empty. But you can like stand
Flashlight.
up against the door if you want, or he doesn't really see you head in, so you guys can like walk further into the building if you want
All
He
right,
to.
does
so put our
follow us.
bikes in front and
Mr.
then
Thompson,
keep
this is called
walking.
stalking.
So you start hearing the siren again from outside, and
Hey, Cher's back.
yeah. So there is a road that leads towards the mill, and so the police car is going to have been driving
And
down
he put the
that
siren on while
road.
he did it.
He did, just to let you guys know that he extra wants to hang out with you.
What a nice guy.
Yeah. So you hear the car park, and you hear someone come over and start banging on the door, and you hear Sheriff's voice going, "All right, kids, now we're getting into trespassing. You kids got to come outside. We're going to have a little talk about those photos."
Yeah, we're just gonna quietly move deeper into the building.
Yeah.
Like, just find
We're
like
not
whatever.
talking or anything.
Because he has no idea we're in there, really.
No, he doesn't.
Cher didn't see us go in.
Yeah.
I mean, no one saw us really go in.
Fair.
Yeah.
Fair. All right,
So
fine.
if we don't say that we're there, he doesn't actually know.
Yeah. Did we block the door?
Child logic.
We
I love
put
it.
our bikes in front of the door. We
Yeah.
also took a 29 roll to see the door
do
was
we
locked.
cover Logan's mouth and say go possess Cher and be like, oh, I guess they're not in there. We're gonna just leave, Mr. Thompson.
Wait, what?
No, we're not going to do that. We're
no,
going to
we
move
need-
in.
we need
Ellie here
Ellie
with us.
yeah.
Idiot.
Yeah,
Ha,
duh.
fully move.
Oh, so we're not talking in the game because we're still quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So Ellie is like looking at you guys. She's like, "What are we doing? Are we just gonna keep going in?
Yeah.
You guys are gonna get arrested. I mean, I won't. I can just leave. You guys are gonna go to jail."
You don't go to jail for trespassing. At the very best, you get a small fine.
Okay, so you guys just keep going into this mill, avoiding the police.
Yeah.
See how that goes. Okay, so when you head in, it's a pretty old building. It's
Cher has never
basically
had
just
so
a
much excitement in
brick
her life.
interior with a lot of wooden support beams. There's a few old pieces of like iron machinery, some saw tables, and like a couple old planks of wood off to the side. But the place has a lot of like graffiti and old kind of empty beer cans and things like that all over the place. Mostly just a place where teenagers have come to do illicit things. But then you hear that knocking continue, and then the door kind of swing open very aggressively.
Our bikes.
As Sheriff comes inside and sees your bikes kind of clattered all over the floor as he comes in.
Dang it.
And you just hear him yell out, "Kids, I don't want to get your parents involved with this. If you come out now, we don't have to talk about this again. But you're getting yourselves into more trouble than it's worth. We really got to talk about those photos."
There's a part of me that kind of wants more witnesses.
Shut up.
Shut
up.
Yeah,
It's fine. You're
Yeah.
doing so
We
fine.
know,
That was
we know,
not
we
yell.
know we're in
He knows we're here, but it's a big building.
You know what? We're not
we
gonna.
could have hidden.
No.
Is there anything
For
around
how
where we
long?
are? Like, is there any like
There's
items or
tables. There's
anything?
probably closets. There's got to be
Not
nooks and
to
crannies.
hide. I was thinking of to like push towards them.
Block the path.
Episode 4, Escape from Prison. This is, you guys are nuts. What do you want to do?
I'm saying
Let's keep looking around.
it's a bit of a lost cause at this point.
Let's see.
This Cher is tenacious.
He is a police
He's a
officer,
tenacious
yes.
Police officer, yeah.
Yeah.
It's usually a quality they need.
Yeah, and as you guys are kind of crowded around, or like hiding behind whatever kind of stuff you can find, you just see the flashlight like come over and he just points it directly at the 5 of you.
Oh,
Just goes,
damn it.
"All right, kids, time to come out."
No,
No?
I don't want to come out.
Do you want me to call your mom?
You can't make her.
Here's the thing, officer. I have a really difficult life. You don't understand the hardness that I have with no father. It's so sad. I'm a sad little kid.
What weird television do you watch?
Theo, what do you want to do?
I just always looked at you so perplexed.
Well, I guess I'm curious, like, so Ellie doesn't remember anything about the mill at this point.
Oh, no.
No.
He took her to the woods,
And that's all we know.
and that was the last thing that happened to her. And then she woke up, and she was back.
So we haven't really effectively found anything in these woods?
No.
No, because we went right to the mill.
Well, no, yeah, but like...
Chased there by what's-his-face?
Mm-hmm.
Bill Thompson.
No, according to her, she was taken to the woods and then died.
Okay. Damn.
So what do you guys want?
Nobody owns handguns. And
I feel like going to the mill would have been a little bit more like twirly mustache. Like he leaves her there to come up with her plot of escape.
No,
this
I
isn't
thought he
James
chopped her up.
Bond. It was a little more.
Brandon was hoping for a secret lab in the mill.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I
John
guess,
Ottawa
our
and
hands
his
are
secret
tied,
lab.
right? Like,
Can I
Yeah.
spend an
can we
adversity
do?
token to find out if Ellie is here or not? If Ellie's body's here? Do we know?
Ellie's
Like her body?
Yeah.
You would not be able
There's
to
no
determine
reason that you would be able to figure that out in your current situation.
Fine.
Yeah.
With your
But
ability.
according to Ellie, and this isn't me hiding things from you guys, she was taken to the woods.
Take it
Yeah,
to the
she
woods.
She was not
okay.
taken through
the
the
mill.
woods to the other side to the mill. She was taken to the woods and then she
She
died.
could have been
Okay.
murdered before being brought to the mill. And stuff.
Sheriff, I'm so glad you're here. Some strange man was following us through the woods. We had to hide and hear from him.
Yeah,
It's
we
true.
did.
Mr.
Very
Thompson was
aggressive.
following
Yeah,
us.
we
Chased us.
Mr. Thompson is right here. We
Yes.
can ask him himself what he was
Why he's
up
chasing a bunch of children? That is an excellent question,
Yeah.
Sheriff. As a police officer, I'm sure you're very worried for why a grown man would chase some small children through the woods.
Yeah, it's not creepy at
to. So
all.
Mr. Thompson kind of peeks his head in through the door and he walks in and he goes, "Oh, kids, I was just worried that you'd get yourselves into more trouble, get yourselves hurt. Wanted to make sure that
So
you...
weird that the woods is such a dangerous place. Why do you think the woods is such a dangerous place, Mr. Thompson?
Well, we're not in the woods right now, are
Well,
we?
you chased us through the woods. You didn't know we were coming here. So arguably, you thought we were going to get into trouble in the woods.
Yeah, we're clearly running away from you. Why did you keep following us?
Yeah, we were hiding from you. We were scared.
And why were you hiding from me?
Because
I don't
why
know.
were you following us?
I mean, you did threaten me in the mic smart.
Truth.
Ooh.
And the sheriff just kind of looks over at you and goes, "What do you mean by that, kid?
Well,
Like, what would he
Forgot
call
his
you?
name.
Sir?
he,
Son.
Son?
You-
There we go.
he approached us, I guess me, in the mic smart. Said, "So what about these pictures? Wouldn't want you to get in trouble with those," and was super seedy and super threatening about it.
Yeah, it was
It
real
was
scary.
really uncomfortable. I felt like my boundaries had been crossed.
Did he
And
offer you money?
That's why it spooked these kids.
I'm so scared.
I'm mostly here because, I mean, you've met Dawn. Do you see those table saws? Like, the two don't go together well, so I thought I would just be here
I
just in
might
case.
accidentally cut off my arm.
So,
Wow.
That's your thing.
Funny sidekick.
So, Mr. Thompson looks at you and he goes, "Oh, I don't know what kind of threats or intimidation you kids think you saw, but when you go into a shop looking for photos that don't belong to you, as the
we never looked
ex-husband
for those
of..."
photos, and we don't know where you got that idea.
Yeah.
Did they belong to you?
So,
what did
what's the
and then you just started
problem?
following us. We went to a store. We bought some candy bars. Maybe we picked up some photos that we left there, and then you started following us.
And then Dawn got anxious.
Big
and
creepy.
Stir crazy, so we went to the woods because
I
we
get
wanted to go
anxious
on a
a
bike
lot.
ride.
Not
Why did
even
you chase
acting.
us across a river, Mr. Thompson? Why
That
did you chase
is
us into
the
an
real
abandoned
question.
mill? Why didn't you just leave us alone? Because we were clearly feeling uncomfortable around you.
Because you avoided police and
We
then
avoided
ran
you.
through the
We avoided
woods.
you.
We ran away from
Cher left
you.
on his own
Cher-
after his
yeah.
car, and so we just continued on what we were doing with our lives, and then you chased us through the woods like a creepy
It's
man.
very scary.
The
You know,
sheriff-
there's a bridge, like not even like what, 100 yards away that you could have used, but you
And
followed
yet you
us
were like
directly through
line
the
of
water.
sight, running through the woods.
That's
we were on
terrifying.
bikes.
And
you
the
had
water's
to,
really
you had
scary.
To book it.
So the sheriff just like puts his hand up and says, "All right, kids, enough is enough. You guys want to argue as much as you want, but at
Can
the
we
end
get
of
a
the day,
restraining order?"
I asked you kids to come join me and have a conversation
And
about
then you
these
ran away after a
photos."
vehicle. What were we supposed to do? You left, so we left.
Down the hill.
Yeah.
He just kind of
Beautiful. It's
holds
not
his
very
hand
dumb.
out to the door and says, "All right, conversation over, kids, get in the car."
All right.
You're gonna fit all of us and our bikes in your vehicle? I doubt that.
It's got a bike rack on top. It'll be fine.
For 5 bikes?
You argue with grown-ups a lot.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's gonna be
We
fun
also
in the
argue
back
with
seat.
God a lot. Like,
Yeah.
careful.
So yeah, he loads
That's
you
why I have
guys
no
into the
tips.
car. We're skipping ahead. No more arguing
Yeah,
with the
that's fair.
grown-ups.
That's fair.
So you guys get into the cruiser. Mr. Thompson is in the front. You guys are all squeezed into the back because it's
This
the
is a-
80s
We're also
and we don't need
kids.
seatbelts.
Yeah.
I was gonna say this is illegal. We're not wearing seatbelts.
It's the 80s. It's fine. And then he drops you kids off at Dawn's place because he knows that your mom will take care of everything from there. And he loads your bikes off the bike rack and leaves you guys there. And as he's getting into the car and going away, he says, if you kids want to bring those photos to me to make sure they go to the proper family, then let me know. You know where to find me.
Okay.
And he and Thompson get into the car, and Thompson just kind of like stares at the four of you guys as the cruiser pulls out and drives away.
Share
Take
with
a rock
the
and I
cruiser.
throw it after
Ellie
the
made the
car.
trip with
Do
us, right?
not.
Yeah.
I
Five
saw
of you were loaded into this car. Yep.
Cool.
That's the best he could have done. He was in a van.
Just making sure.
Sure.
We
For a
left
split
her
second, I
back.
was like, did we leave someone?
Well, when you run
Did we
out
leave
of
Brogan
town, gotta get you back somehow. So what do you guys want to do?
Go back to the woods.
Let's go inside and make a plan.
All right, cool. So Ellie is apparently gone, and Logan is just like sitting in the house, kind of more tired than he was when before he went upstairs, and he's very confused. And he just kind of stares at all of you guys and he's like, why do you hang out here so often?
I live here.
Photocopy
He's not
machine.
asking me.
No. I have. Logan's high. Photocopy machine. Do we just get copies of the photos and then we can be like, oh look, here's your pictures, and we still have copies of the photos.
What I
we
think
should
we
have
should do
copies.
is we should develop our own photos, and then be like, these are
Don't-
the photos we were getting.
We don't. Oh.
Logan just goes upstairs and
Yeah, but
locks
So-
himself in his room.
'Cause
to
he's
get
like,
away
oh,
from
we-
you
the
guys.
photos that they think we got.
Who's got
Yeah,
pictures printed?
it's like,
then-
look, we got these photos developed. They're for our
Yeah.
secret art project.
And then the only person who can object to that is Mr. Thompson. So that's our evidence.
Yeah. 'Cause he saw us get photos, and if he saw us get any photos, and he's like, he got these photos, then he's the one who's just
Yeah,
overly
we
suspicious.
say this, but at the end of the day, the end game is to get the photos to the police, is it not?
But the police aren't.
But we can't trust the
Yeah, we
police.
can't.
That's why I'm saying we keep copies. And we
We
need
should
to
keep
go to a
copies.
higher power with our own copies.
The
of these
press?
pictures.
Does anyone know anyone who works for the newspaper?
So just me checking in, why do you guys think that the police wouldn't trust if you brought them
Well, because
photos
he was
of...
literally hanging out with Mr.
Yeah.
Thompson.
He doesn't seem very
Why?
trustworthy.
Why
so
were they
far.
hanging out?
I'm a conspiracy theorist, that's why I don't.
I'm also superstitious.
You
So
have photos of a man hitting his wife, right? This isn't like...
And
family
nobody's
vacation.
found the evidence on it, so I
should-
believe that the police are in on it.
we
personally.
should make copies, but then we should find and talk
The
to
voice
Cher
of reason
separate.
At any moment in time can speak up.
We should talk to Cher separate from everyone else.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we can't. Well, should we do it with him?
But we also should make copies because I think that's a good idea. Because he could just be like, "Thank you for bringing this to my attention," and then we never hear about it again.
Yeah. Is there a Staples in this town?
No. No,
But
it's
there is-
1989. You're not
But
going to
there
get...
is a school.
Yes.
I'm sure they have a copy machine.
No, you're not going to get photo quality copies. You have one copy of these
Do
pictures.
we have a camera? We could take pictures of the pictures and then
Yeah.
develop our
Right.
own pictures.
I don't think any of us.
No, I think you guys just have the photos.
Okay.
You're going to have to stick with
That's
that.
what we got.
Yeah.
Do we have the negatives?
No.
Dang.
No. The
Well,
negatives
we
were...
could show some
just-
and keep some because I'm sure there's multiple of him beating his
Yes.
wife.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a terrible sentence.
We could
Yeah.
take some of the more mild ones.
Yeah.
No, take the worst one.
Let's take one of the worst ones and the other worst one and bring it to the police.
How do we gauge, though?
I don't know, the one of her
Oh my
being
God.
physically crying while he's got his hand on her.
Yeah, but I feel like this one is worse.
We should skip ahead.
Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's fast forward.
Please. Are you kidding?
Okay, so
Terrible
we're gonna
people.
bring some of these photos to the police.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's
Let's bring some of these photos to the police, yeah. But without Mr. Thompson knowing.
Yeah.
Can we do that?
Well, you guys don't know where he is, but
I have
We
a
know
police
where
radio.
Cher is. Oh, yeah, you're right.
they're not talking about him over the radio. You guys don't know where he is. But you get the photos.
Wait, hold on.
But you can get Cher on his own by like
can
calling
we
in a police
use
thing.
Ellie's precognition?
Yes.
Oh yeah, to see
Yeah.
what would happen if we gave him the photos.
Yeah. I don't know if that works that way, but
Yeah, let's do it.
okay.
So what does the precognition specifically say?
So the ability to see. Okay, well I was reading
See,
it. Brief,
Go ahead.
confusing glimpses of the future, either what will be or what might be if not prevented. Roll 2d4 when activating this ability.
All right, cool. Can I have a peek at it? Just so I have it for when you guys are doing this.
Yeah.
All right.
So we already put a second
Yeah.
token to the side.
Okay, cool. So this isn't specifically like you asking Ellie to find out if something's going to happen. This is just Ellie will come up with something, like she will have a vision of something, and it could be something that might happen if you don't prevent it, or it could be something that will happen no matter what, all right?
Okay.
But you're not going to be able to figure out exactly what that
But
is.
given that we've already decided to take the photos to the police.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
So you're taking the photos to the police,
Yes.
yeah. But
Yeah.
this isn't going to be specifically that event. It's going to be
Right.
something
Just
to
be
do with the
something.
future,
Yep.
okay?
Future. Okay.
All right,
Let's roll
cool.
2d4s.
We're
Yes.
gonna keep some in a secret location. in
1,
case
2,
we're-
3, 4. 2.
3, 4, 5.
Nope, we don't use those tokens.
No, we don't use those.
No, we use them.
those
No.
are you're
No, they're just
using.
for us.
If you want to
Yeah, we have to use
spend
for
as a
us.
+1, you have to use the power tokens, not your adversity tokens.
See?
All right.
Yeah,
Theo's got
good
it.
one. Good one. Yeah.
So what did you guys get?
3.
3.
A 3? Okay. That's not really good.
No, it's not.
What if we pumped
Not
it?
wrong.
You can bump it if you want.
Is 4 a great number?
Something.
Let me think. So, how about you guys roll brains? One of you is going to get this vision.
All right.
Okay.
All of us were there?
Wait.
All of you roll brains? Yeah, because she's gone right now.
So that's a 10.
3.
4.
3.
4.
Okay, wait. Who tied for highest? Let's say lowest. Who tied for lowest?
We did.
Cool. Reroll.
Cool.
Yeah. 5.
5.
Stop tying. Come on. Just gonna go on forever.
2.
2. What did you get?
4.
4. Perfect. So you get just this flash very quickly in your mind of Gina and Charlie together walking through the woods. All right?
Gina and Charlie.
Gina and Charlie walking through the
Very
woods
small.
together.
No, but that was our extra one we had to spend.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, it's gone.
Okay,
So
sounds cool.
they're walking in the woods. Well, we don't
So
know.
Gina and Charlie.
Gina and Charlie walking in the woods.
Seems
Okay.
wildly irrelevant to this moment.
Weird.
What's going on? What's happening? What?
It was so weird. I think I saw you and the girl from the photo place
Gina.
in the woods, and you were walking.
Did you have a seizure?
Just walking.
I don't know. That's all I really saw. My brain hurts. I'm gonna pull out another sandwich and eat it.
Spend 1 sandwich? Thank you.
I'm
Yeah.
at 0 sandwiches now.
Oh.
On that note, speaking of brain hurting, I think it's time we went to bed.
No. 5 p.m. She's
Keep
not.
moving
The
on.
mother's not even.
yeah,
the mother's
yeah.
not even home from work
No,
yet.
you
No,
guys.
it's later.
Yeah. So you guys would have left, gone all the way to the photo hut, come back, gone all the way out to the woods, gone to the mill, avoided police, kind of got
We
taken
got
by
a
the police,
ride home.
and then brought back. Yes.
Okay.
It is probably, what would we say, maybe 8 or 9
I was
p.m.
thinking at least 9 or 10.
Yeah, I'm down
Yeah.
for that. Cool,
Okay.
9 o'clock, let's say, just after 9 o'clock.
Okay. Yeah, I should probably be home. My
Yeah, your
mom's
mom would be
worried
closing the
sick.
grocery store right now.
Time moves very weirdly here.
Do you need your mom to come pick you up or anything?
No, I got my bike.
Okay, do you want to call her? Let her know that you're on your way home?
Sure.
You're so responsible.
Ugh. Responsible.
Why?
This guy. Oh, I'm Mr. Responsible.
Oh.
I'll let you get.
Don't say
Brogan,
that.
Brogan, here's the phone.
Okay, thank
Call
you.
her.
Okay.
I don't know your number.
What does your mom do for work again? I wrote this down
Oh,
last
she's a
time.
waitress at the diner.
Yeah, she's
She's
a
the history
waitress.
mission.
Oh, at
She's
the
the
Stop.
Oh yeah, and it's
Waitress.
like a weekend night, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you have to call the diner. She's
Yeah, you're
working.
calling the diner.
Call the diner?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'll call the diner.
Okay. Have we met your mom yet?
Yeah,
she's
we
a
did.
waitress.
She was a
Yeah.
waitress.
She answered.
What was her
John
voice like? It was
Ottawa.
kind of sassy,
Oh,
like
yeah.
girl.
I feel like she was
From
New
South Jersey.
Like, it's,
Alright.
it's Johnny McDonald's.
Okay, we'll go
Okay.
for that. Here, do you want a
Alright.
phone?
Yeah. Okay.
Where's my other phone? Okay, ready? Ring, ring.
Hi, Mom.
Oh, hi, Brogan. How are you?
I'm good. I'm just at one of my friends right now. I just called to say that I'm coming home.
Okay, honey, I'm not at home right now, but
Okay,
you
do
know
want
where
me
the
to
key is.
Do you want me to come there or do you want me to come home?
I don't really care what you do with your time, honey. I'm working.
Okay, I just wanted to know if you want me to come home or there.
No, go home.
Okay, I'll go home.
Don't come to my work.
Is there food in the house?
You'll figure something out. You eat anything. You know that. You have sandwiches.
I know, but I need food to make those sandwiches.
There's bread. Don't worry, honey.
Okay.
There's bread.
Okay.
All right.
Love you.
Yep. Bye.
Bye.
Click.
Did you say yes, her son?
She is
Oh,
heartless.
she hates him more than we do.
This is why I'm a bully.
She knows she's a troublemaker. All right, cool.
Okay,
So
okay,
you
love
leave.
it. Troublemaker.
Bye.
So you leave. It's the three of you guys left. You usually stay here. Do you head out?
By the question you're asking, are you asking whether or not I've already pushed him out the door and locked it behind him?
That's true.
No, we've done that.
You've done that. All right. So you are at home, and cool. So you guys end up going to bed.
Oh, we're not going to talk?
Unless you want to talk.
Is
Feel
there
free.
something you need to say?
I just think it's so exciting. So we were chosen. Isn't that wonderful? I mean, it's a very sad situation, but I just think it's really exciting because I don't know if you know, but I kind of think of you as like a brother, you know? And like, it's so happy for me to be doing something with you because like, I don't really have like a lot of friends. I don't know if you can tell. Like, I do because everyone really thinks that I'm really funny, but like, a lot of people don't know me, but I feel like you really know me, you know?
Did you brush your teeth?
I'll go to that right now.
All right, cool. So you guys end up going to bed. We're at Sunday morning now, right?
Yeah.
Cool. So we wake up early. We're not going to do the whole we go to church thing. Let's be real. All your parents are bad people. Let's deal.
Yeah.
So
It's not bad. She just
no, your mom's
absent.
great. She's just busy.
I just don't have a father who loves me.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so you guys.
Neither do I.
So
There's a
Charlie,
lot of people
we'll stick with Charlie first. You wake up pretty early, right? I feel like you've got a kind of a strict schedule that you'd
Yes.
Did
stick
we get
by.
a psychic token because it's been a night?
Sure.
Yeah.
Load her up to her top is 7, so give her up to 7.
Oh, wow.
We
Yeah,
don't
you guys
have
ended,
that many
you
on the
ended
table.
the last session. You spent a few. Oh, I've got them right here. Ring, ring. There's the phone. So
Banana phone.
you wake up pretty early. There's a knock at the door. Do you answer? Did you wait for your mom?
Get a
Do you guys
grip.
need to do this?
They're having a lot of issues over there for those of you at home.
It's a tube of
She
rocks.
snapped the bottle in half
Yeah, just-
and spilled half of them on the floor. I'm kidding. That was an exaggeration.
Get it.
Of course I answered the door. I'm
Okay, you
curious.
answered the door.
Curious.
I'll wait until these guys stop their.
Sorry, I was doing a bit and then I lost
It was
my
a funny
pen.
bit. I liked it.
Thank you.
Welcome.
I come in.
You open the door, and
my
it's
house?
no, it's Gina standing at the door.
It's my new girlfriend.
Is it your new girlfriend? Thank you for accepting this. I'm glad we're rolling with this. So yeah, you see Gina at the door, and she's kind of nervously, like she's dressed very nice. She may have come from church. Who knows? I don't know. Sunday
At
dress, right?
6 a.m.?
Is that what time you
said
wake
I
up?
got up in the morning and she knocked on my door.
What time is morning for you? Does it have to be 6 a.m.?
You said I get
Okay,
up
you're
pretty
watching.
early.
You're watching TV then, and then there's a knock at the door.
Okay. Church still ends at like 10. Are we saying it's like 10?
No, there's like a 6 a.m. mass. Like it could beat over at 8. Yeah. If she's Catholic, why not?
She shows up in a dress. Done. It's Sunday. She happens to be wearing an outfit. All right. So
She
you
could be
open the
using
door
an
and it's Gina
excuse and actually
standing
just
there.
wearing a dress
We
for
do this a
you.
lot.
I think you get a maximum of 3 arguments with Amy per session. You've hit like 10,
Yeah.
so you're
Yeah.
done. Let it happen. So you open the door. It's Gina there, and she looks at you and she's very nervous. She's like, "Hi, Charlie. How are you? Good morning. Hi."
Good morning.
So I know that, yesterday we were talking, and I feel like we really had a good connection. And then I talked to Theo, and he said that he also agreed. And like whatever. But I was talking to your mom on the phone last night, and she said that it would be okay if I came over and took you out on a date today. But it's like your choice. Your choice. I don't even care. I don't even want to go on a date.
I am dressed because it's me. Where did you want to go?
Your mom peeks out like from the kitchen wall, and she gives you a little thumbs up, like yes, and then pokes her head back in. Gina just looks at you and goes, I mean, wherever you want to go, we can go for maybe a walk or go out for food or whatever you want to do. You are not here. You are sleeping.
That's why it was ethereal. In my voice.
Continue.
Yeah, let me just grab my bag.
Cool. Oh, you didn't give her an answer?
Wait, yeah.
Oh.
Let me just grab my bag.
Oh, okay. That's
Is that not an answer in this
I
world?
didn't answer where you were gonna go.
fair. That's
I don't
fair.
really care.
Cool. All right, and let's go to you two guys. So you wake up. What are you gonna do?
I do the same thing where I get a piece of toast and I make a face out of it.
So this is the same bit every day that you always do? Love it.
Yes.
Cool.
This time I'm sticking my tongue through it though, so it's funnier.
And who has the photos?
Me.
You have the photos? Okay, cool.
Do you think I'm gonna leave it to them? Absolutely not.
I may have one.
No.
Part of my
you do
binder.
not. I have
Say
all
that
of them.
like you
Done.
would have noticed.
Oh, I'm a little crusty. Oh.
Did you make the coffee yet?
Fine, I'll make the coffee.
All
But
right.
I just want you to laugh once.
You're so hard.
Just once, can you laugh, please?
Just laugh.
I do this face bit every friggin' morning. Can you don't laugh at it?
Oh my god.
You spread me too thin.
Oh.
No,
Better run.
please.
You're really burning this bit to the
Continue,
ground.
continue.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, continue. It's fine.
These are the yeast of my problems.
Okay. Wow. Really picking at the end bits. Really picking at the
Oh my god.
It's a wonder we're getting through this session.
Ah!
I don't know what
if you
you're
thought I was
talking
crusty
about.
yesterday.
I already
Okay.
did the crusty joke. You ruined it.
I'm sorry. It's
Ruined
early.
it.
You haven't made my coffee yet.
Okay, I'll make your coffee. I press the buttons.
Nice. Make coffee?
Yeah, I know how to make coffee. Okay, whatever.
After a year
It's
of
a-
her doing this,
It's a
yeah,
pot.
she knows how to make
She knows
coffee.
how to make coffee.
You just hit the on button. She's
They,
not
thank
incompetent.
you.
I'm sorry. You're right.
Okay, I
Yeah.
also did that.
They
one.
can cobble something together. Okay.
Okay, we're good.
Bread's
We're
done.
good. Yep.
Bread's done.
Bread is dead.
Bread's dead.
All right.
We can do
I
better.
love your
We
jokes.
can do better.
we
The
can do
walking bread.
I love your jokes.
What does Brogan do when he wakes up?
I wake up.
No
and I
more
make
bread
My,
puns.
make my 2 sandwiches that I
Yes.
have on me at all times,
Yeah.
and I make breakfast for myself.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. And your mom is like, she's like sleeping on the couch. Like
Yeah.
she got home
She's watching
very
TV.
late.
TV's on, sleeping on
Exactly.
I think she's
she fell
baked.
asleep. Are we sticking with the bread thing here? Is this what's happening?
He made sandwiches, so.
the couch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess so.
Sandwiches. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
true.
What was your mom watching?
Judge Judy.
Fair.
Judge Judy.
Judge Judy. Is it
Was
on
that
the?
on in 1989?
I don't think so, but the equivalent of what that was.
You know what? This is a fictional world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Judge
why not?
Judy lives
Make it
forever.
She's been
Or
on since the 1890s.
Bob Barker on
Wheel
the
of Fortune.
Wheel of Fortune.
Wheel of
Price is right.
Yeah.
Price.
The Price is Fortune.
A Price is Fortune.
Price is
All right,
right.
cool.
The Price is fortunate to be wrong.
Jeopardy.
So what are
Alex
you guys
Trebek.
Yep.
doing with your day? What are you guys thinking?
We need to get the gang together.
No, let's just do it.
No, we need them all together.
No, we don't.
Ellie
we
said
don't
we need
them.
everyone. Ellie said we need everyone. And I believe in the power of the group.
AKA friendship.
Friendship.
I don't want that. I don't.
Well, you know what? Sometimes I don't want you around.
Cool. Well, I guess I'm going without you then.
What? You're gonna leave without me? No, you're not.
Why not? You're safe here.
No. I'm not safe from the own thoughts inside my head.
Logan, your sister needs you.
No.
Logan is like eating a bowl of cereal across from you guys. He just looks at you and then looks at them and just goes. Then he goes back to eating his cereal.
Fine, I'm going without you. So I ran out the door to my
You went
bike.
out the door. Done. What are you gonna
Great.
do?
I have to follow then.
You're following them?
I don't have a choice because I already know how this is gonna go. I'd be like, Logan, it's your turn today, and he'd be like, I've got to study for my history test, and I'll be like, come on, you did that yesterday. He'd be like, sorry, man, like it's really important, and I know that you can pass because you don't have to worry about anything. But like me, I've got a lot of work
He's
to do.
doing all the work for me. This
You're
is
just-
great.
I would really appreciate it if you just looked after my sister for one more day, and then I'd be like, yo, I would do anything for you. All right, fine, and then I'd go.
Yeah.
Yeah, this has happened before. Like,
All right, cool.
All
So
song and dance.
you end up following them outside? And you guys are going to what? The police station?
Yeah. I
No,
guess.
you have the photos. So
Well,
yeah.
I'm following you because you biked off ahead of me.
I know, but you know where I'm going.
Yeah, so we're
Alright.
going to the police station.
Cool.
But
Or he just yells this way.
before I leave the house, because you said that there are some duplicates.
What's that?
You said there
No.
are some duplicates.
There's not duplicates, but there are a lot of photos.
Yeah.
Like there were more than one
Cut
photo.
half the photo.
So yeah, let me say that like I made sure to like just leave half behind.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, sweet. So you guys are riding your bikes. You know, you hit a stop sign at one point. And there's a woman who's walking her dog by, and she just stops and looks up at the two of you, and it's very clear that it's Ellie, and she looks at you with a very familiar look and says, "Are you bringing the photos to the police?"
Yeah.
And she just goes, "Okay. What do you think they're going to do with Mr. Thompson when they find him? He's going to go to jail, right?
Hopefully.
Well, don't you think he should pay for what he
Yeah,
did?"
I agree that it should, but the law system in today's society, ugh,
This is pre-Me Too, guys.
what about it?
Cool.
Sidekick.
Are you even doing any 80s reference specific?
No.
Like, did I do that? Did I?
That's what I was going for.
You're still sleeping.
I know, but
You're making your sandwiches
I'm making
right
my
now. You
sandwiches, yeah.
stop.
Did we pass by their house at all on the way to the police station? What's the...
Where did you guys? Did we figure out where you lived in relation? We can
No.
say that you do. Sure.
I want to live in like a more beat up part of
So I
town.
feel
Yeah,
like
that's fine then.
Ring, 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 ring.
So you're passing
They'll
by.
figure it out. Ring, 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 ring.
I like the idea that you just did that for 10 blocks.
I don't know where he lives. I don't.
So you guys
True, yeah.
keep biking.
Make it sound like you're an ice cream truck.
Yeah.
Just go.
So you keep biking along, and then there's like a guy mowing his lawn who stops mowing his lawn when you guys pull up to the next stop sign, and he stops and looks at you guys with the same look as the last lady and says, "He's only going to go to jail for hitting my mom. He's not going to go to jail for all of it. I want to make sure he pays. I want him to know what it feels like to go through what I went through."
Yes.
Yes.
And then we bike on.
Okay, cool. Yeah. And so once you hit the next stop sign, let's say there's a car that pulls up next to you guys and the window rolls down and it's just this kind of old lady and she looks over at you guys and she says, "So you're going to help me then?
We're going to try our best.
So you're not going to take the photos to the police?"
No, we are taking the photos to the police.
But then he's going to go to jail.
What?
Yeah. Is that not... Don't you want that?
I think he needs more than that. And the old lady just like drives off. But it's an old lady, so she's like going 4 kilometers an hour.
Now I'm conflicted. I know big words.
And then the next intersection you pull up to, you're at Brogan's house.
I'm here.
Oh, God darn
You're
it.
just waiting at the window like a dog.
I have 2 sandwiches. They're both ham.
It could be worse. It could be Ellie again.
You're right. We're right. Brogan, here's the thing. We're at a dilemma. I know big words.
Okay.
Ellie said that we shouldn't take the photos to the police because she wants Mr. Thompson to pay.
Are we revisiting this possession suicide problem? I feel like those are a hard pass on that.
I feel like there was. Yeah.
We do now have 7 full pips.
It's
We
true.
could. You're right.
We could do this, but I don't think we should be doing this.
No, I
I
don't
feel like we
think
should find
possess
another
Mr.
more
Thompson to kill
appropriate
himself.
version to do this.
I feel like we're being pushed in that direction.
Yeah, I really
don't
Nope.
we're being pushed in the
I'm
direction.
not pushing you guys in
but
any
I
direction.
feel like we should.
Let's just keep going to the police.
Yeah, I feel like we should do the
I feel
right
like the police
thing.
shouldn't be involved.
Why?
I don't know. It just seemed very
Look,
mysterious.
it's not our job to, I don't know what this
I just
ghost
wanna
girl
help.
wants. Yeah, and we're giving the police the evidence that we have. Let's just do that and move on with our lives. I want my weekend back. Let's go.
Well, it's Sunday. Time. That's not how time works.
Cool.
Brogan?
So you guys are heading towards
the police station.
Police
the police station. Okay, so you and Gina have just left your house, Charlie. She has her bike, so you guys
Oh.
take your bikes.
I
She
in a
came
dress.
prepared.
Interesting choice.
Yeah. Long dress, it's fine.
She's also a kid on a bike.
Yeah. keeping on brand here.
Yeah.
Wow,
So
silly.
where did you want to go? You never told her what you guys wanted to do
Oh, I have to decide.
on your date. Yeah, it's 1989. You're the boy.
What?
Of course, we're
It's a
going
very
to the woods.
noisy,
Let's not be
like,
silly.
town.
You want to go to the woods?
The word on the wind is the woods.
Ooh.
You guys had your turn. This was the one time he
I'm the
didn't
whispering
interject.
willow. The woods.
Elijah Wood.
You see, she
The
looks
good
at
son.
you, kind of like, so what do you want to do? And you just see their heads floating around hers, going, the woods.
Whispering, going in
The
and out.
woods, the woods.
Good old 80s
Mhm.
CG
Yeah.
style.
Just overlays.
So where did you want to go?
Let's go for a lovely nature walk.
Oh, you want to go to the woods?
Yes.
Crazy idea.
Good turn. Good turn. I didn't expect that.
Amy and her plot twist in the corner. I love those left turns. So, okay. So as you guys start biking towards the forest,
The woods.
Thesaurus Woods. Thesaurus.
when you stop at one stop sign, you see that black car that you have all seen, right?
Nope,
at this
just
point,
me.
Yeah.
I haven't talked to anyone about them.
it went quickly past you guys at one point. I
But
think.
they wouldn't have known anything about it.
The 3JX.
I never talked to them about it.
Okay, fine. You don't see a black car go by.
I do and do
But
not
it's
see
good
the
to know that
3JX.
it's still around.
It's around. It drives.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
it drives. It's
Does
a
it
black
have
car that
tinted
drives.
windows?
Why don't you share things with your friends, Theo?
They're
You know
not
how much
my
easier
friends.
this would be for me if you just shared information. I gave you all the fun stuff. He gets a girlfriend, but you saw a fun black car. Fine, no, that's
Fine,
fine.
no.
Black car.
A fun black car.
Let's just say at one point,
1976
one point after that
Escape.
night,
You're
I
like,
would have turned to him
"Hey."
and been like, "Hey, conspiracy, have you seen anything with like a 3JX license plate?"
And I would have immediately wrote it down. which
Yeah,
I
Yeah.
there you go,
did.
done.
See, he had it written down.
Whoa.
Therefore, he saw it.
There you go.
So you see a black car go by.
Yes.
3JX.
3JX.
And according to Gina, it's just you guys stopped and then she just hears.
It's good to clear it out every now and again.
Go ahead though. What happened?
What a high quality production.
My God.
We submitted everyone for
This is such a wash. Oh my God.
We don't usually laugh this much.
No, we don't. I think. Oh
really
man, we're
tired.
making our producer laugh, which is great. Our producer is usually Ben, but we have somebody else here. Ben tends to hold it. He keeps it held in. But I'm glad that you're so invested in what's happening to our
That
character.
you're also crying.
It's so good. Okay, so what do you
A few
do?
times.
Okay. No more laugh crying. Stop. This is serious.
Right.
We have a
ahead.
murderer.
Yeah, we have a murdered girl and a murderer's
Go
on
ahead.
the loose.
I don't want to be here all night. Go ahead.
I got that.
It's driving past me.
It just drives, yeah, like perpendicular. It goes past you guys.
It's not like I'm this way and it's going this way and I'm like, oh, follow that car. Or
Do
we're
you-
both heading in the same direction.
You're not heading in the same direction currently.
Mm.
He goes by you, though. You can turn.
Let's take this scenic route. I don't know. Do I just? How much do I lie to her? I've already been really bad at this.
Oh, what do you want to
Do you
say?
have to lie to her? You can just.
This is true. I tend to just like if she's known me at all through the 17
Yeah.
years we've lived in this town
I
together.
don't think it
Yeah.
matters. She's infatuated with you regardless
Fair.
that she
Yeah.
knows you.
So what do you want to do?
Unfortunately.
You're going to ask her to
Impressive.
take a scenic route?
Yes.
Let's roll charm. See what happens.
Shit, I'm not charming. But however, I might just take off if she doesn't agree,
Wow.
because that's the kind of person I am.
That's fair. Hard to get.
Roll the 5.
Five.
So she goes, oh, okay. I mean, if you think it'll be scenic. She wants to say romantic. She doesn't say romantic. She's terrified of people knowing she likes you as much as she does. Cool, so you guys turn left and you start following the black car. All right. So you start following the car.
Yeah.
You're keeping up with it as long as you can? Okay, so it heads towards the high school. And the car pulls into the parking lot.
Sunday.
Yes, it is. I thought of that. Thanks.
Actually, I thought of that. Schools
We're
are
ready for
still
him to
building on
argue with
Sundays.
you. Like,
Yeah.
why would they pull into the car on like a Sunday? Like,
Because he can.
Charlie, in his confusion,
Yes.
is allowed to say things. It doesn't
Yeah.
have to be Damien arguing.
Okay,
with the
so
DM.
she looks at you. She goes, "What do you mean pulling to high school on a Sunday? Are we following someone?" This is what he gets. Arguing with me.
Have I ever told you my theory?
What theory?
So you know the girl who went missing 2 years ago, right? So anyway, so I've been looking into it semi-recently, and a lot of strange things have been happening. One of the things that have been strange happening is there's been a black car, and it kind of follows you around, and it's been very strange because we went to a witch's house. It was very rare. Anyway, I decided the witch's house. He was sitting there, he was parked there, he was like staring, and you're like, what? Anyway, the other day, Mr. Thompson, came to my house actually kind of for lunch, but not for lunch, for dinner. Anyway, we ate Jello. It was really strange. And then we were all the way down to the woods, and he showed up in a chair in the car, and he got out of the car, and he's like, children, because he's really creepy, and he stalks people. Anyway, I was trying to figure out if this is his car.
How do you feel about that, Gina?
I got all of that.
I got it too. I listened to a 1.5 podcast.
I
So.
tend to.
I did slow it down.
Did you?
Yeah.
Gina looks. No, this works. I'll let it
You
happen.
can also watch this Twitch stream later in
50
times
50%.
two.
Yeah, times 2.
So Gina just looks up at you and goes, "I have no idea what you just said, but that was really sexy." And you see the black car pulls into the parking lot, and Mr. Thompson gets out and goes in through the front door of the high school.
I pull up my notebook. I'm taking notes. Sorry.
You just start taking
I
notes?
mean, he does it all the other
Oh yeah,
times,
that's
right?
fair.
Like,
She just sits there, like, kind of tapping her handlebar patiently, and then she leans over to you and she goes, "So, if we're following the guy in the car, should we go into the high school?"
Good suggestion. Let's go. But
Okay.
we have to be sneaky because if he sees us, because he tends to like to follow us and ask really weird questions anyway. So just, and I'm actually surprised he doesn't talk to you, considering you're the one who gives the pictures. But shoot into that.
I can't even hear you, and I'm 2 feet away from you right now.
I'm trying not to let him hear me, so I'm not shouting it to the world.
So she says to you, "You know, I did a lot of theater stuff here, and I know how to get in through the back door if you want to be
Lead
sneaky."
the way, my dear.
Cool. So she's like, she melts it, "My dear," and then takes you around the back of the high school. Sashay. So going back to you guys, you're going to,
Shares.
you're there with them as well. Brogan's around. So you guys head towards police station, right? Cool. So you go up. You see Cher's car is parked in the parking lot, and a couple of, like, you know, secretary and a couple of other people there for the day. So you can go in.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Sweet. So there's like a secretary sitting there, like the, you know, assistant at the front. She's like writing stuff down. She's just hanging out. It's a really boring day. And she kind of looks up at you guys. She's tapping her pen. She's like chewing gum. She goes, "Can I help you?"
Hi, Annette. We're here to see Cher.
She just points at the door and she goes, "I heard he wants to talk to you anyway."
Yep.
Apparently, he didn't lock the door today.
So you go into his office and you open up the door, and he's just sitting at his desk, and he kind of leans back and goes, "Kids."
Wow, look what the cat.
Share.
What's Sheriff's real name? Did we come up with a name
Sheriff
for him?
Chief.
Sheriff
Chief.
is his last name.
Yes, sure. So he goes, that's Sheriff Chief to you.
Okay.
So did you guys want to have that talk about the photos from yesterday?
Yeah. What do you need?
brought-
What do you need to know?
A
Like,
picture
what were
has
your
1,000
questions?
Ourselves.
words.
Have a seat. He's got a couple
Okay.
chairs laid out. He's got 2 chairs.
Oh,
Mine's rickety.
I'll stand.
Okay.
I'm
you're-
intimidating.
You just go over
Sit
to the
down, Dawn.
side of the... All right. So he says, my first question is, what were you doing picking up photos under somebody else's name? Lying to that poor, dumb niece of Mike's. Making her think that those were your photos.
That's pretty rude.
Yeah. She's just a kid.
She's a citizen in this town, and you protect her.
So Miss Skipsky is a friend of my parents, right? We're next door neighbors, and I stopped in to talk to her just to check in, and she mentioned that her husband might have left some photos there, so I wanted to go pick them up for her.
So, do you have these photos?
Yeah, and unfortunately, I opened them and looked at them just to check to make sure they were in there, and there's some pretty disturbing stuff.
All right, roll charm. See if he believes that you.
We're doing this at the goodness of your heart.
How much should I pump a 5?
You should pump it.
How much do you need?
Yeah.
I'll take an 8 if you can.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, let's do
Done.
an 8. Cool. We'll kind of.
Wait, do I get a +1 for... No, it's against them, right? Because I'm rebellious?
This is persuasion. Like,
Yeah.
what are you asking?
I'm a teenager, so I'm rebellious.
+3 to persuade.
Yeah.
Do we get a +3 for persuading him?
Yeah.
Oh, sick. Okay,
Yeah, you
cool.
get a
That's an 8.
+3. I'll take an 8.
Sweet.
Yeah, okay, that's cool. Yeah, he believes you. He goes, well, if you show me those photos, then
Yeah, here you go.
when you go to pull them out of your bag, they're not there.
Ellie took.
And he kind of looks at you and goes, so you got those photos?
Don?
Ha! What a joke! We didn't touch those photos. We don't know what you're talking about.
Don, did you take the photos out of my bag?
Here's the thing. I really want an animal. I know I lied to you
Here we
before
go.
about having it.
Don, this is not the time. Did you take the photos out of my
I
bag?
didn't.
Okay, Brogan?
No, I didn't. I just got here.
She's have sandwiches.
Yeah. My bag is full of sandwiches, loose jujubes.
I have fruit snacks.
I guess I forgot them at home. I'm sorry. I meant to bring them.
So get those photos to me, and I can make sure they end up in the right hands.
Wait.
Sure.
And then we can.
What's on the photos?
Nope, let's just... I'll take care of that.
Okay.
He could help us.
And you should maybe consider getting in touch with Mr. Thompson. I think he was pretty shaken up after you kids pulled that
he's
stunt
a bad
yesterday.
guy.
After he stalked us through the woods.
Just maybe think about going to him. He's a popular guy in town. He's got some connections. It might be kind of the most polite thing for you kids to go to him and let him know that you're sorry.
I mean, so is Bill Cosby in this time, but I don't know how that works out.
I'm gonna throw this pen at you.
Retcon, that didn't happen. Zootopia, that didn't happen.
Oh man.
Yeah, okay, sure, we'll be right on that. Brogan out, Don, let's go.
Fine.
Cool, so you guys head back outside, get on your bikes.
Yep.
Are you going back home?
Well, first we'll say bye to Annette.
Oh yeah, okay, cool.
Bye, Annette.
She doesn't say anything. She's like on the phone and she looks over at you guys like,
Popping her
Yeah,
gun.
and then
Yeah.
I guess...
cool, and you guys head back home.
Yeah,
So
might
you
as
and
well.
Gina are sneaking around behind the high school.
Yes.
She very effortlessly opens a door kind of near the gym entrance that
There's
she
no
would have used.
security in this place.
1989. No, she part of the theater program. She has access. She knows how to get in and out of the building very easily on the off days.
I actually had a master key to my school. I wasn't allowed to have it, but I did have it.
Is that like a Charlie thing or a Damien thing?
a Damien story.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Okay, so I didn't know that was a thing. So you sneak in through the high school. Are you guys heading towards, like, I guess the front office, or where do you guys want to go?
Listening with my ears to, I guess, like,
Yeah, there's like every once in a while there's a custodian that kind of walks by, cleaning the hallways, things like that.
listening to his Walkman, so he has no idea we're there.
You want to try and sneak?
Oh God, I'm not sneaking.
Yeah, let's do it. So let's say flight. Flight seems fair.
Good luck.
Oh man, I
That's
don't.
not a 10.
Yes!
That's not a 10.
12 flight. Oh wait,
That's your
not.
fight.
That's
Yeah, that's
there's no
fight.
L
Are you
there.
gonna punch the janitor? If so, that's a success.
Yeah, do
I
that.
exploded my fighting.
Yeah, just punch the janitor
no.
instead.
Please don't
I'm
punch
not-
the
I'm not-
custodian.
I'm not.
That would be so funny.
That's a 10. They're both 10s.
That's a
One's a
percentile.
percentile.
All right, and I'm not on my bike, so it is still an 8.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll take that. So you kind of try and navigate around the custodians. You sneak by. Gina just like walks straight down the hallway, and
Oh, she's doing the act natural.
yeah, all the custodians know who she is. They've seen her kind of bombing around on the weekends, preparing for shows, things like that. So she gives them like cute little waves as she walks by.
She knows their names.
She does, yeah. She's like, oh, Ted, hello. Walks by.
See?
He's like,
Classic
Yeah.
janitor.
Classic.
Just buffing the floor in the same spot.
So you guys head towards, when you come out towards kind of the main hallway in the school from where the gym was, you see the office off to your right, and you see Bill going into the front office.
All right.
She leans over and she goes, "Is that the guy we're following?" "Yes." "So maybe we should get closer." "Yes." "Okay." So you guys
She's a
are...
good co-conspirator. Just putting it out there. Good girlfriend material.
I think you guys will make a good team. Yeah. So you guys head towards the front office. There is the secretary is like sitting.
AKA my mother.
Yeah, would be your mom. Ooh. Okay, so your mom is sitting in the front
Why
office.
she's at work on a Sunday, nobody knows.
She's got administrative duties. Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah. She's got a couple things to catch up on. So
Have a
she's
day off?
no.
She doesn't want to
Adults
spend
in
time
this town don't
have
unplug.
days off.
Yeah. So she's sitting at the front desk in the
A lot of
office,
single
like
moms.
straight ahead from the door, right off to her, like your left, her right. As soon as you get into the office would be the principal's office, then like the vice principal's office. And the door to the principal's office one is closed. The other one's open.
For some reason, the old principal is hanging out with the new principal, or there's no other principal in that office.
There's a principal. The school has a principal.
What's the name of our actual principal? Our current principal.
Your current principal? I don't know. What's your current principal's name?
John Ottawa.
Winter? Miss Winterson. Let's
Ooh,
say
I like it. A miss. Yes, let's go.
Ms.
Woo!
Janet Winterson.
Yeah, okay.
Say wrong.
Janet Winterson. Well, you're not going to call her Janet. Miss Winterson.
Ms. Winterson.
Miss Winterson. Cool. So, yeah, Miss Winterson's office. And
I
Mr.
can't get
Thompson.
past my mother. I'm assuming she would notice me.
Do you say that out loud?
I'm trying to picture
Gina,
the
like,
layout.
looks
if
over and she goes, "What do we do now? Why are we sneaking?"
Are there like windows on the outside of the office? You know, some like.
The whole, how you see the front office, you're kind of peeking at it from around a corner right now.
Yeah.
But the whole office, the door and the wall leading in is all one big window. So it is like a glass wall with
Can
a
you see
glass
through
door.
it? Like there's no curtains. Like I can.
No,
see
no, no.
them?
It's
Okay.
all, yeah. I thought you were like trying to ask me how glass works. Yeah, you can see through
I wasn't
it.
sure if it was like
Glass is
curtains.
famously transparent.
Yeah.
Except for when it's not.
Yeah, no crazy glass
Stained.
here. You can see right through it.
Okay, so
Yeah, and she is straight ahead.
Is Ms. Winterson in the office with?
Well, all you know is that through that big window wall, you can see that the principal's office door is closed. The vice principal one is open.
Okay. And my mother is essentially facing the door.
Yes.
Okay.
She's at her desk. She's like looking down right now, writing stuff, but she is facing the door.
Well, I don't know what to do.
Don't know what to do.
There's part of me that just wants to be like, "Hey, Mom, is Miss Winterson at school today?"
You can do that if you
Find her.
want.
I have a
Don't
banked
forget last
natural.
time.
Yeah.
Banked number 12.
You have a bank of 12.
That's how dice work.
So Gina like looks over at you and she goes, "You know, maybe I could help if you talk at a normal human pace. I might get an idea. I don't know. What are we trying to do?"
I'm trying to figure out why he's here.
Who, Mr. Thompson?
Yes.
Well, he used to be the principal, right?
Yes, but he's not actually the principal, and yet he just seems to have
No, he's not the principal anymore.
full access to a different principal's office, which seems rude and invasive, if you ask me.
Well, maybe the real principal's there. Maybe they're having a conversation.
What on earth could they possibly have to talk
Did
about?
you want me to go check?
Yes.
Are you gonna get me in trouble?
No.
No, I'm kidding. It's fine. I'm here all the time. And she just like, she walks like straight ahead and walks into the office.
Did she just like knock on the door?
Yeah, she like walks right in. And your mom, when she looks up and sees her, she's like,
Because she's in love with her. Because
yeah,
she's all
she
like,
loves her. And so they start talking for a minute. She's just gabbing, whatever. And while the two of them are talking, the door leading to the principal's office opens, and you see Mr. Thompson and Miss Winterson walk out. Gina kind of looks over at you and flashes like a little thumbs up, and then kind of turns around to the side of the desk and just continues talking to your mom over the counter. And the two of them are just gabbing as Mr. Thompson and Miss Winterson walk out of the office.
Is there like a bathroom nearby? Can I like duck into a bathroom?
Yeah, you're like hiding around
Okay.
a corner right now, but do
Okay.
you want to sneak into a bathroom?
No, I didn't know how like in line of sight I was.
No, you're kind of like If
Okay.
you
Like they're going
really
that way, and I
stick
could be
your head
behind
out.
them. Okay.
Yeah. The front door to the school is right next to the office, and you're peeking out from like 30 feet away from
Got
around
it.
a corner. So if you wanted to hear what they were
Yes.
talking about,
I
you'd
do
have to
want
get
to
closer.
get close enough to hear.
Okay, so there's a stairwell right on the other side of the wall from where you are. You can dip into that stairwell
Yes.
if you want. Okay, so let's say that's going to be, what's a sneaky one? Let's do flight again.
Yeah.
Which
That
is
should
not
go
the
well.
12.
So fun.
Left.
It's your, what is it, your 10?
Yeah.
You got this.
Nope, I don't.
Oh, I love that. You guys aren't with
You
him?
aren't
No, we're not
here.
with them.
For those at home, he rolled a 1.
Yeah.
Do I finally get pips?
Nope.
I
Well,
failed
you,
the roll.
you failed a roll.
Wait,
Totally get pips.
Finally get a pip.
Yes. So you like run towards the stairwell,
Do I
and
just,
your
like,
shoes,
squeak? Yeah.
your shoes squeak along those classic high school floors. And Mr. Thompson and
All
Miss
that
Winterson
waxing. Just-
look over at you, and they see you just kind of like skirting in behind that wall, and they kind of confusedly look over. They don't actually see your face, but they know that there's like a young person running around, and both of them are kind of set off by it. And then they just look at each other again and go, so I'll see you tomorrow. And that's Miss Winterson, and Mr. Thompson goes, yeah, thank you so much. The two of them shake hands, and then they walk out together. Or he walks out. She walks back into her office.
Okay.
Yeah. Gina's looking over at you with like wide eyes, like.
And I'll be like,
Okay, so she kind of, you see her like say goodbye to your mom, and then she comes out and like runs over to where you are. Yeah, and the two of you guys go around behind the corner again. Yeah, and she goes, "Your mom is so sweet. I love her so much. She's really weirded out that I'm not on a date with you right now, but this is the date. That's whatever."
she's very eclectic, not a good cook. Don't ever eat her cooking. All right, let's go get our bikes.
Okay, what happened? Did you hear anything?
No, but they are meeting up again tomorrow. Don't know what for.
Oh yeah, your mom told me what happened. Yeah, I figured you might want to know.
Fountain
so
of
I
information,
asked.
you.
Mr. Thompson has asked to come back as a teacher. He's going to be the new history teacher. He starts.
poor mother.
He starts tomorrow.
I know. My poor mother? I know, out of a job. Teaching the youth in the diner.
So
He'll be fine.
So he's starting tomorrow, and he's gonna kind of hang out for the last bit of school before the summer, and then he'll come back full time next year. So I guess he's gonna be our new teacher. I don't know.
As long as he doesn't go to jail. All right.
Jail. Yes. You talked really fast earlier, but it sounded like you knew something about him. Is it secret? Can I know? Is it
Yes,
bad?
of course you can know, because apparently we're on a date now, and I'm not a good secret keeper.
So you guys are walking out towards your bikes,
Yes.
and you just like explain everything that's happened to
I
her.
just word vomit quickly at her. And she
Do you
might
tell
catch-
her about Ellie and everything? Or do you just tell her about
I
Mr.
don't necessarily
Thompson?
tell her about the body possession.
Oh, okay,
version
you
of
hide
Ellie.
that part. That's fair.
It is our first date, ease in.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Not
okay.
in that way.
Okay, cool. So,
just the tip.
all right. So she now knows that you are trying to
I show her my binder of clippings, because that's how you woo a lady.
Yes, she's very impressed
To
with
be
all
fair,
of it.
she's into it, so you laugh. But
Yeah. She's like
It's
looking
working for
through
me.
all of it, and she goes, "Oh my gosh, this is just like Nancy Drew.
Exactly.
I
She
love
reads
Nancy Drew."
Babysitter Club. She's into it.
Yeah, she's super into it.
Babysitter's Club.
So do you guys head towards the woods?
Yes, we
Okay.
go back to that initial, because we've lost the car by now.
What's that?
We've lost the car by now. We had
He's
to go
gone.
back
Yeah,
to
yeah,
our
yeah.
bikes.
So where were you three? You
were
just
heading
left
back
the
to
police.
the police
Yeah, we're
station,
heading back
yeah.
to the Lauriers.
Cool.
It's like
Okay.
I must have left the pictures there, right?
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
So you guys head back.
Yeah.
All right. So what happens when you go through the front door?
We're looking for. Well, he's gonna look for the photos.
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
Because
I don't
I left half of them in, I guess, the bedroom somewhere. Like, let me go check the stash. Or is the stash still there?
Yeah.
The photos that you had.
Like, specifically split off.
No, they're not
So
there.
all the photos are
All
gone.
the
She
photos are
possessed
missing.
Logan's body and took the photos.
You are not here.
But I know that.
What's Logan doing, though?
You can't find him.
You find him?
What do you mean we can't find him? Like, he's not in the house?
He's not in the house.
Oh my god.
I wonder what happened to all those photos.
So are you guys also looking around?
I'm gonna go around.
Okay, all of you roll brains.
No.
That's so smart.
Yikes. I'm not.
8.
I'm
Wow, that's my
lying.
highest
I'm
brain.
2.
5.
Okay, so you are the first one to notice when you're kind of looking out towards the backyard. Logan is outside standing next to the fire pit in the backyard.
Burning the photos.
We all run out.
Why
Hey,
did she
Logan,
have
what
to
you
go
doing?
pick up the
Logan looks up at you, and it's definitely not Logan. And Ellie goes, "You said you're going to help me, right?
Yep.
I wanted to make sure that you weren't lying."
Okay. And what you
weren't
doing,
lying.
Ellie?
We're not
Just trying
lying,
to help
but
you the best way possible.
Now we can't help you at all. 'Cause
But now
nobody-
he's not going to go to jail, and now we can make sure he really pays, right?
Jail is a way of paying, Ellie.
Yeah, it's a form of currency you could use for your revenge currency.
I don't know what you're talking about,
You
but
can possess someone in jail. Nope, not gonna go
no,
there.
because we can take Mr. Thompson to the woods, and we can make sure that whatever happened to me happens to him, right?
Ellie,
But we
do,
don't
do you
know
have the photos?
And she just points at the fire pit.
Are any of them salvageable?
When you look over it, they're burnt to a crisp.
No.
Yeah, they're still smoking. Yeah, they're just gone.
I really wish I was here.
No, you're on a date. You are enjoying yourself on a date.
We're not gonna kill him, Ellie.
Why not?
Because we can't do that. You don't do bad things to bad people.
Yeah,
Two
and
wrongs
like,
don't
listen,
make a
we know
right.
we're minors. We'll probably get into the juvenile system, and then we'll be right across our adult records. But we're not gonna kill somebody.
We want to help you the best that we can, but we can't kill him ourselves.
Well, if you can't kill him, then you can help me do it.
So you want us to possess him with your soul so that he kills himself?
Suicide is a tough topic, and I don't want to go that route.
Okay, there's other ways
So, Ellie,
to do it.
where do you want us to go? What do you want us to do?
Are you going to help me or
We
not?
want to help you as much as we
we
can.
don't have a
just
choice,
know what
yeah.
you want to do.
Well, then you need to help me get him and bring him to the woods, I guess. Are you going to help?
Yes. Yes, Ellie.
Okay.
Okay.
She just
Everything's
disappears.
great.
Logan is
Everything's
standing
fine.
in the backyard, and he's just looking at the fire pit, and he's like, man, I need to sleep more. I have no idea what's going on. And he just confusedly walks back into the house.
I need to make
I
a
feel
phone
like he
call.
would be traumatized from all the times
Little
he's
bit.
woken up and
Yeah.
been in
Little
weird places, but I don't know how I would honestly react to
I'm
that
gonna do something
happening.
I've never done before. I'm gonna make a phone call.
Ooh,
Yeah.
who are you calling?
I'm gonna go inside and I'm gonna call Charlie.
Charlie?
Yeah.
You can't call me.
Yeah.
I know.
Do you have like a weird satellite phone? Can we just give you like a crazy 80s like giant
That would be
phone?
something you would
Phone?
have.
Yeah, like one of those ridiculous
I
backpack
do-
ones.
I do have a police scanner. So
Well, what do you have? A
get them
pager,
to
maybe?
Oh, pagers are a thing.
He'd be nerdy enough to have a pager.
He'd have a pager.
One, I would, and also because my mother apparently works a lot, and so she would be
Yes,
like,
done.
I never
Give a
entirely
pager.
sure where you are.
Yep.
God.
You're gonna page me? Oh,
Yeah.
This,
What are you doing? What
I
are you
know
doing?
this is
I'm
so
so
hard
happy.
for you.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Hey, what's you doing?
Number.
What are you doing? What's that pager for?
What are you doing?
Who are you calling?
6 more numbers.
So you
The
guys,
Ghostbusters?
Ghostbusters.
so what do you,
So I guess, is it possible to leave a message through a pager? Like
Look.
How do pages work?
I don't know when you think I was
Page-
born.
Page, like,
Pagers just let me
page
know
like
that
a
you're
num-
trying
like a
to
number,
contact
like-
Yeah, it's just
me.
a number.
Okay,
And I
so
call
it's
you
enough
over.
just, it's
Let's
hard
let him
enough
talk,
to
let
dial
him
the
talk,
9.
yeah, yeah.
So I just
You
dial
just-
the 9 digits
yeah.
and I just let it
And then
happen.
I get
Okay,
a
so
message
you guys
that
are
someone
walking
is
out
trying to call
towards
me.
the woods, right?
Yes.
Okay, so your pager buzzes or whatever the pager does.
Yeah,
You pick it up and you
buzzes.
see his number pop up,
You see
or you
Laurier's.
see Laurier's number pop up.
If you want someone to like call you right away, you page them 911.
Yeah.
It's
Oh.
like
Ooh.
emergency call me.
Great,
Oh.
that's what I did.
Okay, sick. Okay, so if you guys didn't hear that, you have to page 911. I don't know if anyone here was born before me, very likely everyone, but
Anyone who knows what a pager is just like,
last time I saw a pager was like Captain Marvel, like Nick Fury pages Captain Marvel.
Symbol.
Yeah, it's like Captain Marvel
It's a real
symbol.
fancy pager.
So yeah, so
oh, mine was
If you've
Grey's
ever
Anatomy.
watched hospital like shows, they're always like page
Yeah.
the doctor.
okay,
Yeah.
so you get a 911 page. You are at the woods with Gina now, right? So you
Yes.
guys decide to start walking. Okay, so you guys are like,
Biking?
what? Are you biking through the woods?
No, we bike to the woods. It's true.
Okay, so you guys are walking through the woods and you get your pager buzzes and you see that. What do you
Where's the closest payphone?
do?
mean, like, you know, it's Laurier's.
Yeah, there'd be one right outside the woods, I would think.
All right.
Yeah.
I got a 911 page. I have to take this.
Ooh, I know what pagers are.
Yeah, she
That
did.
sounds important. That sounds important. Okay.
Gina's the MVP of the session.
Gina? All right.
Go to payphone. Put in my quarter. It's probably still quarter.
Yeah, there's quarters in the 80s.
But does it still cost a quarter to make a call?
He just shoved some fur pelts and
All of my gold.
The sound of the pelt going in.
I don't have any currency, but I can trade these apples from my orchard.
operator.
Can you please connect me?
Okay, so boom, you call. Yes, you call. Talk. Have that
10
conversation.
cents.
Ring, ring. Wait, ring.
Ring. Banana phone. Dun, da, 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 da.
Everyone be quiet, let them talk.
You
Ring,
have to
ring.
pick up. I called you.
Oh, I picked up. Yeah?
You rang.
Charlie, this is Theo.
Have you been body snatched?
No. I
Speed it up there, man. I'm busy.
I
You are Theo. Yes. Continue.
need your help.
Because you're having a stroke.
No,
Are
I-
you sure? Because you
I
sound like you're having
need
difficulty
you
talking.
to help us find Mr. Thompson.
Oh, he was just at the school, actually. But we got in a car and he left. But it turns out he's actually going to be there on Monday because apparently he's a new history teacher.
Great. Thank you. Ellie burnt the photos, so
Are you still
I-
insisting that I didn't take one? That's my big question for you.
I need you to help us figure out where to go now.
Well, I'm at the Wiz right now. You know, the thing that we tried to do the other day, except Cher and Dick Thompson showed up. It's not Dick Thompson. I just keep calling him because I really like that. Yeah, I'm here with Gina, and we're going to just look around, I guess.
Would you like to find out where Mr. Thompson lives and go stake out his house with me?
That was really hard for you to say. Can you say it again?
Would you please go to Mr. Thompson's house with me?
Oh my god, that sounds so romantic, but I know it's not. Yeah, so anyway, we got part of the license plate. If you can get Body Snatcher Girl Ellie, that's it, I remembered it again, to break into the computer system and get the address attached to the license plate number.
Dummy,
we can find out where he lives.
just doesn't your mom know him?
She's at school if you want to go ask her.
Let me rephrase this. You find out where he lives.
I'm already in the middle of something. What are you going to do? Well, I'm just out here doing things, doing the legwork, because apparently you can't just go do the integral.
I'm going to go take a bath because this was the hardest thing I've ever had to do.
Use a bath bomb. Try the lavender. I hear it's very soothing.
I don't think that's a thing. Just say soap. Soap is
Essential
still.
oils, maybe?
No, there's a
Gina,
thing
if you'd like-
they would sit on the back of the tub. They exist.
You can bring Gina too.
Gina leads in and she goes, "Is that Theo? Tell him I said hi, Theo. Hi, say hi. Hi."
Gina saying hi. I'm sure you can
Is
hear
that
her.
Charlie? Tell Charlie I say hi.
Hi, Don and
Oh,
Sandwich
is that
Child.
those weird kids? Tell them I say hi.
Gina?
Gina?
Hi, Gina.
Oh my god, Gina, you're
Hi,
so pretty.
kids. You're so weird. Hi.
It's a compliment.
I'm on a date.
Everything got very
How's
loud.
it going?
Everything got very loud.
How's it going? Theo, how's it going?
So are you going to come over to the Lauriers now?
Not right now. I told you I'm in the woods. What part of that did you miss?
That's what I saw.
Am I on speaker?
Was that broken? Tell them we're in the woods.
I know, Gina, I saw it.
You take the body snatcher and find out the address,
Body snatcher?
and I'll see what other things I can find out here. Because he's probably not even home right yet. Because he actually just left. He's probably got, I don't know, grocery shopping. People do that on Sunday.
I think my ear's bleeding. Bye.
How you doing? doing there, little buddy?
That's okay. Our 25 cents
It's
was
like
running
I
up
saw
anyway.
the future.
I'm proud of you. You did something useful.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna go hang out in the fire pit.
In the fire.
Wait, so
What?
Near
okay.
the fire.
Yeah,
Just so
that's what he
I'm,
meant.
I was lost in the whimsy of that whole situation. But your plan is that you guys are gonna go through with this, and you're gonna help Ellie, right?
Yep.
Yeah, we're gonna go stake out his house.
Wild kids committing murder and kid murder.
We
This
didn't
is
say murder.
crazy.
We just said we're gonna find out where he lives and stake out
We're
his
gonna
house.
give him justice. That's all we've committed to.
All right.
Here's the justice. There you go.
Okay.
Are you still insisting that I didn't snag a photo to put in my binder of information?
She would have grabbed it.
Would she have?
My binder of information? How would she have? She hasn't seen me all day.
What the
One of the
photo?
photos.
Saying I took one.
Yeah, it's gone. All of them are gone.
How?
Ellie.
Psychic.
Ellie, don't
Ellie.
argue with DM. We're at
She
10,
can
remember?
she can hop. She can hop around. She can do all this.
Yes, you can. Yeah.
She
Probably
tried to possess your
possessed you,
body.
yeah, exactly.
And then threw the photo away.
You didn't even know.
And then, like, took it, like, in a split second.
I'm like nervous, sweating. That was so hard for Theo.
Oh, poor Theo.
Okay, so just so I'm aware, you guys are gonna help
Yep.
Ellie commit some murder.
Yep. No, not murder. We're just.
We've not committed.
I just need to
gonna
find
disappear
Thompson's
in the
house
woods.
so we can go talk to him.
Ooh, what are you gonna talk to him about?
You're gonna say you're gonna die
Fine,
if you
we'll
don't
get there,
turn
I
yourself
guess.
in.
Neat. All right, cool. Just in checking because I feel like that would be a good spot to wrap up. How long have we been going for? Pretty decent time, right?
Yeah, about an hour and 45.
Yeah. What do we
Most of that
think?
was
We can
laughing.
wrap up there.
Yeah.
All right. So
No trivia today?
Yeah.
No
Wait,
weird
I only have one
Canadian
pip. I
history.
need a chance to get another.
you guys
No,
want to
no
do?
pips for you.
Okay. What would the trivia be on this
Canadian
time?
history again.
More Canadian history.
Oh, yeah,
I feel like.
Um,
How about 80s trivia?
Oh,
Oh,
no. Okay.
dear.
We'll do
Let's see.
one question because Damien keeps running out of pips, and it's
One
the
question
best thing
total
about
for
him.
all of us.
This is how we get
So
our
if we
picks.
all get the question right, do we all get a pip?
Sure.
Sick.
Okay. Which 80s movie was the highest grossing film of the decade?
Jurassic Park.
Is
Wrong.
that in the 80s? No.
No.
Was it Home Alone?
Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters? No. It's very kids on bikes.
Home Alone. I just said Home
No,
Alone.
a Stephen King one.
Oh, E.T. Fly Home.
There
E.T.
you
Call Home.
E.T. Fly Home. Yes.
E.T. Fly
There you
Home.
go.
Wow, you got it. You got the pip. Good job.
Yeah,
Yay.
done. All right, so we'll wrap things up, guys.
Yay.
So I feel like we're in a good spot. Gina's currently on a date with you in the woods, but you guys are going to head out, and we're all going to go stalk a guy and maybe
Yeah.
murder him. Who
Maybe
knows?
murder.
I love it. So, cool. Well, thank you guys so much for coming to hang out with us today.
Yeah, thank you if you're still watching.
For listening to us.
Thank
Yeah,
you
for
to
all of my really inappropriate jokes.
thank you to Can We Play Already for having us in their studio today.
So great.
Yes,
I only
it's
swore
wonderful.
twice according to my own tracking ability.
What's that?
I only swore twice according to my own tracking ability.
That's great.
He
Yeah,
was
good
both
job,
of
good
us.
job. If you want to check out Can We Play Already, they have a Twitter, Can We Play Tweets, right? That's what it is. And then Can We Play Already, obviously on Twitch. And then they also have a YouTube channel, and we are about to be uploaded on YouTube maybe today. So if you're watching this on Twitch, check us out on YouTube. If you're watching us on YouTube, this is far into the future. Welcome to the 90s.
Oh, crazy.
Do you know how to use a pager? Because we don't.
We don't. Let us know.
Yeah. All right, cool.
In the comments below.
Also, if you want to check out Holly, sometimes me, probably mostly just Holly, check out Fun Games Only. They also do stuff like this, as well as fun things like drunk dexterity games and just awesome women and other people
just
hanging out and playing board games. They have a YouTube and an Instagram and a Twitch.
Yeah.
Fun Games
All the
Only
things.
on all of it. Check
Sweet.
them out. All right, well, thank you so much for
Drunk
hanging out with us
dexterity
tonight.
games.
I hope you have terrifying dreams. I probably will after
homicide.
this very traumatizing session. But we love you all. Thank you so much for hanging out. We'll see you